Howdy, y'all. Sorry that I was a little late. I had some issues, but they've been resolved. Hello. Welcome to the finale of Ace Attorney Investigations Collection and the end of my Ace Attorney journey to date. Why is my angle so low? Hi. Hello, the lighting in here is awful. Hi, how are you all doing tonight? Hello, Abaddon, Ridley, Asho, I hope you all are doing so well tonight. I will be all caught up on Ace Attorney after finishing this game. I'm not ready. I'm very excited to see where this goes. I'm a little scared, but I know Ace Attorney will be missed. I mean, I do have the Layton crossover, but that's like a whole separate thing. But man, not as frozen as I was this morning. That's good. It is incredibly freezing today where I am. I think we had a high of 9 degrees today. Oh yeah, it's 9 degrees outside right now. Feels like -2. No, right now it feels like 0. The lowest feels like temperature will be -2 around 11 p.m. So that's fun. I've just been indoors all day. Except when I have to go to the garage because our fridge is still broken. It's been like 2 weeks. Our fridge is still broken and we haven't been able to get anybody to come in and look at it. I think somebody should come tomorrow. But we've been using the garage fridge where there's no heating. So I do experience a little cold there and everything. I've actually seen anything from the crossover. Ooh, is it available? I'm probably to emulate it, right? If I wanted to stream it. We got up to 20. Started at 5, got to 20. Oh my god. The best for my fridge, thank you. I mean, we kind of have a walk-in fridge now in our garage. Like, it's pretty like full right now since we had to move everything into the garage fridge. But like, packs of like water bottles and soda and stuff that's just like sitting on the ground is like, it's already chilled. We don't need to put it in the fridge. It's gonna be 2 when you get up on Wednesday. Oh my god, that's awful. Please stay safe, stay warm, do what you gotta do. Yeah, I think somebody should come in tomorrow to look at it. But yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. And like, the weirdest thing is that occasionally like the water dispenser on the fridge will work like for a while and then like it'll like turn off and then it'll come back on. That like fixes itself every so often and then just like shuts down and then comes back. It's very weird. I hope it's a simple fix. Like, I hope I don't have to get an entirely new one because I think this fridge is only like 3 years old. But you know, things aren't built to last anymore because of yield capitalism. Planned obsolescence is very real in appliances and devices and everything, and it's hit our fridges. If our fridge was designed to break down around the 3-year mark, then I'm gonna start swinging. Yeah, isn't capitalism great? So true, Nanosphere. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well tonight. Why am I blurry? Can I get unblurry, please? There we go. I can think of a simple yet expensive solution. A sledgehammer! Understandable. I watched a video yesterday about planned obsolescence a bit ago. I kind of want to do a little more research on it because I saw like a thread on Blue Sky like a week or 2 ago just like talking about it, and then like literally the very next day our fridge like dies. So it felt like a sign almost to like really like read up on this, you know? Oh yeah, hi Jimbo! Jimbo's here. Please don't hurt me, I have a family. Man, I have tried a couple more gold stake attempts. They have not gone well, but I at least unlocked every Joker. I unlocked every Joker except one of the legendaries, but my collection is almost done. Bro team, hello, how are you? Thanks for being here. I unlocked Stuntman last week. I have yet to see him show up in a run, but he is out there somewhere. And then I also need to unlock the voucher that you get for reducing your hand size to 5. And Stuntman will help with that. I saw how far I got in the case you're excited. I'm very excited too. Is gold stake? Yeah, it's quite difficult. And I was also just getting very unlucky with the Jokers that they offered to me. I made some pretty unfortunate effects. I was constantly broke. It's hard. Gold stake is hard. Making money in Balatro is very hard. And like, I pretty much always, oh my god, stop getting blurry. I'm slightly blurry, now I'm not. Whenever I have the chance, like more often than not, I will skip the blinds that give me the tag for getting $25 after defeating a boss blind. Unless I'm already like making maximum interest, I will like almost always take that tag. And it's that money is very helpful, but sometimes trying to even just defeat the first boss blind with like one joker that barely helps you, it's kind of difficult. I want to get back to my Velatro era, but Rebirth is coming. Yeah, Rebirth comes to PC this week, and I'm not ready because I have not yet played Remake or Crisis Core. We'll get there eventually. I definitely want to play Remake this year. I don't know when. Remake will happen this year. I don't know if Rebirth will happen this year, depending on, you know, what other releases or what else strikes my fancy, you know? I had a cowboy boot and somehow getting $20 on the lucky cards. Oh my god, that's so crazy. That's amazing. I'm not good with those jokers because I like to spend money. Yeah. Velatro, man, and Rebirth. I'm trying to think of what to play after Yakuza 2, Yakuza Kiwami 2 next, because we're gonna be starting Final Fantasy 9 tomorrow. I have to flex on the 4s. Hello, yeah, hi Echo. Jimbo plushie is still here. Look at him. He's just smiling. Look at us, aren't we like twins? I don't know if I want to be compared to Jimbo. He scares me. But yes, tomorrow we're starting Final Fantasy 9. I'm so excited. He's staring menacingly. You got SMT5 Vengeance, let's go. Nice. You played the original SMT5, right, Echo? I think you have said that, but I hope you enjoy it. I need to play more SMT. Cause it's been a minute. I'm like have a JRPG itch right now, and I'm sure Final Fantasy 9 will scratch that. I think recently, like 100%ing Metaphor also kind of made me want to play another JRPG, and I should just start dabbling in some more SMT. You got the Battle Pass! Nice. Can I be honest, y'all? I think I might be entering another Honkai hiatus era. I know 3.0 literally just dropped, but honestly, I'm just not feeling super compelled to play right now. I think it is gonna be one of those games I just play in spurts. Like, I don't know, too many other things are calling to me right now. You like 5 billion XP books. True, yes. Silksong and P6 announced. Yes, please. If we do not get at least an announcement of P6 or any kind of information of P6 this year, I will eat him. You can hold me to that. If on December 31st, 2025, we have no Persona 6 news, Goro Akechi gets eaten. SMT6 is gonna happen. Oh my god. Blurry! Stop being blurry. It's gonna happen before P6. Honestly, it might at this rate. I don't know. P5 will be 10 years old next year, right? Which is actually absurd. Please give us something new. And then Silksong too. Waiting for Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Oh my god, I hope you have so much fun with that. That sounds really cute. But I feel like with Switch 2 coming out, I'm sure on April 2nd, I think it is. I'm guessing that's when they'll announce when the Switch 2 is coming out. And hopefully with this new console, maybe Silksong, you know? Maybe Silksong is being designed for the Switch too. You're picking up what I'm putting down? I don't know, I'm feeling a little more hopeful. I know we've been burned so many times, you know, but I feel like less delusional this time, if that makes sense. Silksong or P6, yes please. My P6 is exactly what the recommended specs are. For Rebirth, let's go. Sounds like Copium, it might be. But I feel like our chances are, you know what? Every day we are more likely than the last to have news, because it will come out eventually, right? And we are one day closer to receiving news. It's 155 gigabytes. I will definitely need to clear out some space for when I play that eventually. I should probably go in and like uninstall some like bigger games that I haven't touched in a minute. Like, honestly, I could probably uninstall Metaphor since I already 100% in Metaphor and I had a great time with it, but you know, my information is on like the Steam cloud, so it's not like I'm gonna lose my saves or anything. So I could just uninstall it and free up some more space. Oh, you clicked my wager? Okay, good to know. All right, hold me to that, please. Mercad, hello, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Oh my god, every time I like push my bangs, I get blurry. Jimbo keeps staring at us. I know, the way he just doesn't blink. They should have put like a blink function. Actually, no, that'd probably be creepier. Would it be creepier if he blinks or doesn't blink? Makes sense if they announce P6 this year at one point and release it during the next in 2026. Oh yeah, because they would have to do something big for the 30th anniversary of the franchise. And if it's not P6, then it'll either be P6 or yet another P5 spin-off. Do you want me to turn Jimbo away? Is that better? Oh, he's gonna fall backward. Oh no. He kind of like leans backward a lot. I think when he was kind of squished when they packaged him, so he has a tendency to lean backwards. Or if it's a Metaphor re-release, I'm going to eat my shorts. You clipped the wager too, okay. All right. All right, Goro Akechi, your fate is in, what is it, the Silk Song fans or the P6 fans or what the news? Your fate is in the hands of Atlas and Team Cherry. You also bought DMC 5, let's go. God, I do need to try out a Devil May Cry game, because I did enjoy the hack and slash combat in Hi-Fi Rush. As long as it's not P4 remake, yeah. Honestly though, a P1 or P2 remake, I could see that happening, because didn't they say they wanted to remake at least P2? I could see that happening before P6 potentially. But you never know. Some new Atlas project, some new Persona related project relating to a main series game, please. I know, P4 does not need a remake, please. I'm so tired. We don't, first off, I want new stuff. I get like updating gameplay and everything is nice, and it was nice with P3 and everything, and it brought so many like more immersive changes, which I loved. But I'm also, oh boy, can we please just get some new and original content like with Metaphor? Like, I'm so glad we had something like brand spanking new with Metaphor. Can we please get new stuff? Again, I'm begging. Also, hi Hope, how are you? Ace Attorney 7, yes, please. Zoomers can't handle PS2 games, it seems. Damn. Yeah, not everything needs a remake. And before Megami Tensei remake? Wait, like the original SMT? Etrian 6 would be pretty baller. Oh wait, how many Etrian, is that like in the Etrian Odyssey franchise? How many games are there in that? SMT if remake. Oh, there's 5 mainline games. Are any of them on Steam, or are they on like older consoles? Just out of curiosity. Okay, there's 2 retellings too. Athena game with time skip Franzi as prosecutor. You're cooking. You are cooking, Asho. I like the sound of that. Give us like the ladies game, please. Report Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. I hear a lot of good things about those two. Those are spin-offs, right? I'm also done with remakes, but P1 and 2, yeah. From what I hear, the gameplay is very dated in them, 1 especially, so I would appreciate a remake of those. Like, if it's like over like 15 or 20 years old, 20, 25 years old, and like is barely playable on modern consoles, like, then a remake is fine. But the first they are brought to Steam, and the rest are DS and 3DS. Okay, I could play them on the DS if I can get them secondhand. Etrian Odyssey HD. Oh, it looks cute. This looks, wait, hold on, this looks really cute. The art style, look at this. The little chibis, that looks cute. Oh my gosh. It's a dungeon crawler, I love a good dungeon crawler. This is so cute. Okay, I'm interested. Should I get Danganronpa 1 or Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers? Okay. Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers is a roguelike, right? Listen, I do like Danganronpa. I'll be so serious. I like Danganronpa. If you like Ace Attorney type gameplay, you'll probably like the Danganronpa gameplay. Just don't go into it expecting it to be good, a good story, which, listen, Danganronpa is just for when you want to play something silly and like, it's like fast food, you know? Like, I don't know if that's a good metaphor. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! Nahobino and Aegis, ignoring the person to their left. Danganronpa's insane. Yeah. These are out of my head. It's Velatro with Blackjack. Ooh, interesting. It's like a Big Mac, kinda, yeah. Like, it's fun. It's fun and silly, but it's also stupid. You will roll your eyes a lot, but overall you will have a good time. Just don't take it seriously. It's a time. But it is very special to me. It was kind of like my entry into the visual novel genre. I got into it in like, I know I've said this before, but I read like the Let's Plays forums on like Something Awful back in like 2013. Before I think back then the game was only available on the PS Vita in the West. And then years down the line it was ported to other consoles too. But that was like my first entry into the visual novel genre. So it's very special to me, especially for that. Me when I truth bullet real. And I love seeing like the edits of like characters in like Danganronpa settings and stuff. Like there's a video on YouTube of like a Golden Girls scene with like Danganronpa trial interface, and it's so funny. I love it. That is a name I haven't heard in a long time, yeah. That's the only thing I ever used that forum for, just to read through the whole transcript of Danganronpa 1. It's almost a full year since, oh my god, it has. Oh my god. Stop. Time. Stop. I don't like that. That means P3R will almost be a year old too. Patiently waiting for Kindergarten 3. Ooh, what's that? Crazy how time flies. But I am very eager to get back to Yakuza. I don't know how, like, it's a JRPG. Like, FF9 is a JRPG, so it's gonna be on the longer side, but games have gotten longer over the years. How long to beat? How long is Final Fantasy IX? Just for timing. On how long to beat? Oh, Jesus, fuck. It says main story 38 hours, main and extra 52.5 hours, completionist 82 hours. Well, with streamer tax, I'm obviously not gonna 100% it on stream. Let's say about 60 hours, probably. All right, but I definitely have more than 60 hours in Ace Attorney Investigations, so like, I'm guessing it'll take maybe a month or so to play it. Oh, 60 hours sounds hard, okay. Oh, it's like a dark humor kind of puzzle game. Oh, interesting. I do like the sound of that. I do love a good little puzzle game like that. But yeah, I have like over 60 hours in Investigations. So I'll guess unless my work schedule gets crazy and I can't stream as often, we'll estimate it'll take like a month or so for Final Fantasy IX. And then Disco, which I think should take like 2 weeks maximum. Then Yakuza Kiwami 2 comes back. I miss Yakuza. I really want to get back into it. I love puzzle games. Yeah, absolutely, you can suggest a game. I'm thinking even beyond Yakuza Kiwami 2. Because I think I don't want to play 2 consecutive Yakuza games. I want to like break it up a bit. But I do want to play several of them this year, so I might want like a shorter game with like a different style of gameplay to play between, say, Kiwami 2, a shorter, different gameplay type game, than Yakuza 3. We were here forever. Is that on here? Oh, I see. Ooh. Ooh. What do we inside the Sinister Castle? Ooh. Oh my god, it's like an escape room. Oh my god, online co-op too? Oh, I do love a little puzzle like that. This looks cool. Oh my god. I do love a good escape room. I've done them, like a couple of them in real life, and they're very fun. Puzzles. I love puzzles. Kindergarten series 2. Oh, it's $5. Oh, funny and gore. The first 2 tags I see. Okay. Oh my god, it's similar to Danganronpa. Wow. But that does look very cool. All right, I'm interested. These hours for these 2 games It's not a realistic indicator. This is realistic. I played through this game like once. I played through V3 like 3 different times with like 3 different friend groups. Like 2 or 3 different friend groups. Like during quarantine. Oh my god, she's jiggling and jongling. But I played through it with like a couple different groups of people in quarantine. And so I had like 2 or 3 different like save files going on at the same time in DRV3. It was a time, but it was fun. Like, I think playing Danganronpa with like other people in your vicinity, I think that really enhances the experience where you can just like meme on it together, you know, have a fun, silly time. I think that really, it made for such a good experience. My 300 hours in Apollo Justice is an inflated number. You just wanted to see Simon. How much of it was just idling on screens of Simon Blackwell? You got P3P and P4G on Steam. Let's go. I do need to continue P3P. Unnecessary. Hey, I don't blame you. He is a very Gorgianus man. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Since I did 100% Metaphor, I guess I need to pick like a new game to continue in my spare time. I could go back to playing Final Fantasy XIV, but I don't know, something else is calling to me right now. I could either try to finish Persona 3 Portable, or try to finish Elden Ring. Maybe I should just like... I do want to finish Elden Ring, and I feel like I'm close to the end, but that is a game where I need to just sit down and lock in. That is not something I can play casually. Like, if I have like a little bit of time, like, I need to sit down and focus. You have Revelations, Persona P to P5 are nice! I am on normal difficulty on P3P. I am not doing Maniac. I'm not putting myself through that. No way. Mission from space and time for that. Sorry. Oh, hello, Chris. Hi. Hello, Jimbo. Jimbo says hi. How are you doing? What was I saying? Not going max difficulty is self-care. Very true, especially on like an older Persona game. Because I don't think P3P has custom difficulty like P4G does. Unless I just haven't found it. Because the custom difficulty option in P4 was so nice. That was such a lifesaver, turning on like more XP. No, I did do that. I am on technically custom difficulty. They do have custom difficulty in P3P. Because I did increase the amount of XP gained. Because No, I'm not spending more time in Tartarus than I have to. I'm slaying trying to go through the new Honkai patch. Oh my god, have so much fun. You got the Herda, right, Chris? Or am I wrong? Yeah, can't argue that one. Yeah, max difficulty is fine. Yeah, you can just cheat your way through. That might be me in New Game Plus, though. When I do my Femc New Game Plus, I might just kind of want to breeze through it, you know, I'll have like the highest level personas and just cheese it. Because I just want to see her social links, really. You got her, let's go! Debating pulling Lingsha. I haven't logged into Honkai in like 2 weeks. I might try to get Lingsha, but I have like nothing saved up. Robin is calling me, you got this. Because you're at a guarantee echo, right? And you're at like 50 some pity or something like that? So yeah, you got her. You got this. Zimbot Battle Pass, I'll actually have XP books. That's so nice. See, whenever I don't know what to farm, I will just farm XP books. If I don't have any other specific goal of mine, that's just what I do. That's what I want to do with the answer. I just want to do story and run through Tartar. Very valid. Very valid. Like, if the answer was like fun, like... Okay, maybe fun is a bit of a stretch. It was kind of hard to stream it, I guess, because there's like such big gaps between the story sections. And you know, you have to think of things to yap about in the meantime. And sometimes that's not easy. I never played Honkai, but just sitting listening makes me feel young again. Aww. It just starts my favorite gacha slot. Real. That is just a stellar review. Yeah. Yeah, Honkai gameplay is very fun. Listen, I wish it wasn't a gacha. I'm sorry, but like, it's fun. The gameplay is fun, and it's satisfying. You're having fun farming in Tartarus. Ooh. I guess it does kind of, depending on like the conditions under which you're playing, kind of makes sense. Like, I feel like it would be more bearable, like, if I wasn't streaming it. I don't know. Not that it was unbearable, but you know. New apocalyptic shadow. Managed to stage 3 max stars. Let's go. I need to attempt that. I probably missed on like a recent MOC or something, actually, now that I think about it. I've like not been keeping up. Oh god. Oh my god, it's already been 30 minutes. Oh Jesus Christ. You killed Diablo more than 5k times. Ooh. The only gacha I picked up was Fire Emblem Heroes, and I walked down that after 3 years. Oh my god, 3 years playing a game though. That's some dedication. That's longer than my time spent playing Genshin. Because I played Genshin for like over 2 years, every single day. Oh my god, I might actually be coming up on technically my 4-year Genshin anniversary. I started like around like January 21st or 22nd in like 2021. And then I bought my gaming laptop. I bought my gaming laptop that I still use to this day for Genshin. Genshin comeback? Stop. What if I did? I don't remember how to play. I don't actually know if any characters I have are like still viable, but honestly, that doesn't matter. I would have so much to catch up on. It would be so overwhelming. It was on and off, but there were bursts. Nice. I haven't played Genshin in ages. That's valid. The resin cap is still 200. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like, Honkai Star Rail has a lot of the quality of life changes that Genshin Impact would really benefit from, but they just don't bother. So, you know. And just playing more than one gacha would be so overwhelming. Especially since I'm kind of like into like variety gaming now too. Because back when I used to stream mainly in Genshin... Kiryu-chan, hello! Cam, how are you doing? It was like back when I used to mainly stream Genshin and Honkai Impact, those were like the only games that I was playing. I wasn't playing too many like variety games. Like I did here and there, but those were like my main focus. But now I kind of want to play more variety, and keeping up with like several gachas in the meantime it's just too much. Gacha talk. Real though. And Star Rail has face, yeah, true. It has been 30 minutes. Should we play a game? We should probably play a game. Hold on, let me... Oh my god, hi Ichiban. Don't look at this. I'm never playing it. I know, what's a game? I don't know what a game is. Yeah, that was John Ichiban! Yeah, we could just yap forever. Yeah, we don't need to finish this game. You know what? If I don't finish this game, that means Ace Attorney doesn't end. So, we could just take our sweet time through this. Listen, I bought Ultra Despair Girls when it was on sale for like $10 like 3 years ago before I knew anything about it, okay? Don't judge me. I've never touched it since, like, I never got around to playing it, and then I learned about some of the things in the game, and now I'm like, no. I'm never touching that game. I wish I could return it since I haven't played it at all, but it's way past the return window, so... Maybe I didn't know how it ends. What do I do with no Ace Attorney? That's a good question. What do I do to fill the void? Ghost Trick. Idea. What if, after Yakuza Kiwami 2, we play Ghost Trick? And that's a very short game. It would take like a week or so. And then we play Yakuza 3. What about that? We all have games we're not proud of yet. It's bad, but not abhorrent, but you also don't have to play it. Okay, that's valid. I think, yeah, man, I think Mena did play it recently, and Freezy loves it too. I know, I hear so many good things about Ghost Trick. You know what's weird? What's weird? The only Yakuza you have on Steam is Yakuza 3. Ooh. I'm very curious to see how the transition from Kiwami 2 to 3 is gonna be, since it's not made on like a newer engine, to my knowledge. Like, it is just like a direct port of like, what was it originally on, the PS2 or something? So it's gonna be very different. But we will get through it. You want a giveaway for it like 3 years ago before you even had a PC? Ooh, nice. Okay. Oh, you have the transition from Kiwami 1 to 2 first? True. How is that gonna go? Watch Oh, yeah, Castlevania Nocturne. I keep meaning to get into Castlevania and watch the shows with it. Ugh. There's too many things out there to watch and play and everything. Ugh. Anyways, We're at the end game here. So we are in big spoiler territory. If you don't want spoilers for Ace Attorney Investigations, we're in it now. I'm scared. Oh, I also went through and got some achievements in this game that I had like missed for like earlier cases. And one of it, you get an achievement for telling Eustace that he is worthless in his mine chest. And doing that makes you automatically lose. But you get an achievement for it. So I did it, and I felt like the worst person on earth. I like could barely even read. Like I was just like, I can't do this to my son, my sweet boy. He's going through a crisis, and I'm telling him the worst possible things he could hear right now. Why? Why do you make me do this? The things I do for a platinum. I know, why is that an achievement? I felt terrible. It's proof of my sins, it is. The shows are not one-to-one the gates with Castlevania. Okay, so I could just like go right in with the show then. We as a human should have a lifespan about 300 years so we can play the Trail series along with all the games, please. How many Trails games are there? There's like a ton, right? Anyways, so some of my theories were true. Last time on investigations. So my theories about the suns that were bothering me the whole time was correct. And lo and behold, okay, there's no more information here. But why are you doing all this? Is a giant ass conspiracy, and I don't know why. Oh yeah, this guy just like broke out of prison to look for Monkey Man, and he's just like, okay, now that I know where he is, I'm just going to go waltz on back to my cell. It is okay. Like, honestly, he's kind of funny. Buddy Hermicanus is just a very funny guy. Just the very concept of like, you know, this hitman, this like hardened hitman, like having free reign of like a prison, you know, living like the charmed life in a prison and just like able to like break out, which probably had no trouble doing that. And then just like, okay, now that I've done what I need to do, I'm just going to go back to my cell. Bye. He's so funny. Free range prisons, I know, what a concept. One assassin broke into prison and one broke out. Yeah. Oh yeah, dead man. He's dead, man. And my backlog of enemy is empty, that means I have nothing to engage with, which is worse than having large backlogs. Very true. Like there's always more stuff out there, and I always want to have more stuff to engage with. My boy's still at the courthouse wrapping up the case with Franzi, right? Prosecuting Fifi. Alright. So these three are back at the courthouse, so you probably won't see them for a minute. My backlog is like 90% of all SMT titles. Very valid. I do want to get through more of them. Anyways, we're at the circus. We gotta get Regina out of here, y'all. I'm scared to see him snap. It's gonna be a mess. I'm very scared.
Oh, hi, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, God. Charlie is howling. He senses the monkey man. I still believe money is actually truly behind it. No, the timing. Right when he turns around, he like Charlie just starts barking. I know, John Balatro. John Balatro, meet your mortal enemy here. This is your competition. The biggest problem is the fear of diving into anything. I don't know when anything is worthwhile. That's valid. Very true. Like, is anything gonna be a waste of time? And the franchise, his name is Simon Keys. Simonkeys. Ah, I see. But we already have a Simon now in the official translation, but Simeon is quite close. Yeah. Say, why are you howling at us? Stop barking at us. You should be ooh-ooh-ahing at us instead. But I'm waiting for the true twist to be revealed, that Money is the true mastermind and Simeon's just being Ratatouille this whole time to, like, set up these, like, leave these messages, kill people. Money's the one making him do all this. And therefore, if Money is the real, like, puppeteer here, how culpable is Simeon in all of this? If he didn't have full agency, how much can we really blame him for, you know? Money is always the true source of evil. Very, very true! So true! It all makes sense. Oh, and Rifle. Rifle might be hiding somewhere. She might make a surprise appearance. You know, there are a ton of animals here. Maybe there's some interspecies communication going on there. What if Rifle is giving Money the orders? Who knows? Anyways, did you guys come to watch the show? Oh, God, I don't know what voice to give him. I'll stick with my bad Kermit impression. Hello, Miss Berry. Mr. Saint. You're a little early, I'm afraid. We're still practicing. But I'm glad you kept your promise. Why am I sounding like my Will Powers voice now? The mastermind is not just the clown, but the entire circus! So true! This entire circus needs to be burned to the ground, and I'm so serious. Get Regina and the animals out of there. It's full of awful people. I hate that the most responsible adult in the circus is Mo the clown. That's how terrible it is here. Get her away from everybody here. Yeah, like this man. Get her away from this man, please. Yes, I remembered you giving me this. That's so great, you're gonna have so much fun. I think even you'll be surprised, Mr. Edgeworth. He has to know why we're here. He has to know we figured it out. Huh. I think you've surprised me enough for one day already. Regina, get behind me, yes. Ace Attorney Investigations 2 really said the circus is actually your enemy this time around, and honestly, I kind of love that. We can actually take our rage out on them.
What are you talking about?
Would you mind looking at this photograph? Look at this photograph! That's the eye painted on the balloon you used to advertise the circus, correct? The circus has been my enemy? Oh no. I have kind of like mixed... Oh jeez. I love when I get jump scared by my own alerts. I don't know why that scared me. Yeah, I kind of had mixed experiences with circuses. Like, I think clown face paint used to scare me as a kid, like as a little baby, but then like as a young child it didn't anymore. I think the stunts scared me more, and I was afraid of like the performers actually getting hurt, even though they're like trained in all of this, but I used to worry for them regardless. Oops, oops indeed. Graphs have been looked. Yes! Look at this graph!
I never knew I had such heat inside. Don't make me say stuff like that. Don't go. I like you.
This is a hot air balloon. It literally has heat inside. It is a feline animal rather than a canine animal, but close enough. Proud installer of the Yosuke romance mod. Let's go! God, if they remake P4, they have to put that back in, or else I'm just... Come on. Anyways, I have a strong suspicion that the balloon was used by the criminal we've been looking for, and it has heat inside. I know about this Omegaverse thing. Agent Nang taught me about it. There's a kanji romance mod now too? Ooh, the balloon is attractive, but how does it fly? True, oops. True. Oops. Wow.
You do?
Who is usually in charge of the balloon, if you don't mind me asking?
Oops.
Oh, why are we getting so many oopses? This is really just a big oops night, huh? I miss P4. Hi. Many accidents. Adachi is one such accident. What? Why are we getting so many of the same ones in a row? What's happening? The RNG needs to like. Oh my god.
Inside.
Bye.
Don't make me say stuff like that. Don't go.
Come on, you gotta generate
like
some
you.
different random numbers, please. We are in the worst time loop here. Yeah, it's the same 3 on
Shut up, Adachi.
Yeah, please stop saying oops. Yay. We're just jamming now. Free us.
I'll take a potato chip.
We're gonna eat the chip.
Eat.
Yum. Crunchy. Oh man, I already feel like I'm losing my mind, and we literally just we haven't even begun, like, grilling Simeon yet. Speaking of, ooh, what's up? He hasn't changed in here, alright.
Oh, that would be Simeon. But wait, you don't mean...
It's gonna be scary when he opens his eyes of his own volition. Oh yeah, there's a new Hatsune Miku song where she has a yaoi note, please! Simeon, he said like 2 lines and I'm already losing it. If the next thing he says is oops, or like, if he says the word oops at all tonight, I'm gonna scream. Use propane to clean. Stop! Ridley! Stop! We're stupid. Jesus Christ! Adachi! Stop! Stop! Go away! What is happening? Oh. Mr. Saint, you took the balloon. Oh my god! I almost knocked over my coffee now! Oh! I need to be sedated. Oh my god, I just...
Man-whore! She said you're one big man-whore!
Alright, okay now. Oops. Oops, all Adachi! Alright. You took the balloon out late the other night, didn't you? Sure, I was practicing. At the big building? I'm still pretty bad at flying it, so I needed to put in some extra hours. And you do that unsupervised? Like, that seems kind of dangerous. At night, when it would have been even more difficult.
She said you're one big man-whore!
You are one big manhole, Mr. Saint, and I'm going to prove it with evidence. A strange time to decide to practice. But why else would I have taken the balloon out? What are you saying? That you weren't practicing at all. You were taking an unconscious K to the top of the big building.
Man-whore!
Oh my!
You're one big man-whore!
Oh, hi! You know what, Jake? Hi. Thanks for the lurk. Should I unban the smiley face? Maybe I should. I mean, Alana unbanned it. You know what? It's okay. You know what? Here, I will free you right now. Give me 1 second. Where the hell? Oh. 1 second.
Great
Oh my god, I just went to look at my permitted terms and phrases on Twitch, and they're gay boy, honkies, gay ass, queer bait. Alright.
Boy.
I'm sorry,
Oh
Teddy.
boy indeed.
Only people have human rights.
The smiley has been freed. Smile away. You are now permitted to be happy in this chat. Alright. It's so funny every time. I might have to do that. if it gets too bad with like foreshadowing and stuff. I haven't really had an issue with that, honestly. So for now, I'll keep it at that, but we'll see. That's not how P4 normally haunts me, but it's working! Yes, be happy! Get all your happiness out before I inevitably have to take it away again. In order to frame her for the murder of Rosie Ringer, no, it's okay, Asho, you are all good. If you say "he" to everything, you spoil nothing, please. The security cameras never recorded Kay taking the elevator up to the roof. This means she must have gotten there another way, from the sky. And the only person able to make that happen would have been you. But, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't understand. That's not all you did. You also attacked Sean at the garbage disposal area, drugged him, and carried him away. You're giving this edgy teenage boy a tragic backstory. I mean, he already did have a bit of a tragic backstory, but you're just enabling him now to be like the even more, no mom, I don't know. Never recorded gay being gay? Gay? Gay being taken out to the room. I'm assuming that's a typo, right? Or, anyways. Oh wait, oh my god. For a second I thought her name was Faye, because I was like, the F and the G are right next to each other on the keyboard, and I was like, you know what, that's an easy typo to make. Her name is Kay, not Faye! Bullying orphans, yeah. Stop it, buddy. Did I say gay? Oh my god, okay. Okay, we gotta lock in. Whew! Get your sillies out now, because we gotta lock in. We can't be sillier than the monkey
I
man.
never knew I had such heat inside.
Adachi, baby.
Don't make me say stuff like that. Don't go. I like you.
Alright. That's why you were late. I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I do any of those things? Please, you have to believe me. I never, ever, ever do anything like that, bro. I sure as hell can be sillier than the monkey man here. Oh, I'm sure we all can. I wish I could believe you, but I can't. Any trust I had in you has been completely destroyed. That's horrible. Why would you say that? You told me back at the jail. You said you believed I was innocent. I mean, of killing Bronco Knight you were, but...
You don't have to worry about that. We're friends. You know what it's like to be in your shoes. We're all part of the same club after all, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
I mean, he technically was innocent of this particular crime, but... You know, he's just a silly little guy. Yeah, he would never, like, set fires for fun and, like, aid and abet an assassin at, like, the ripe age of 12. Thank you for sharing such personal details with us. By the sound of it, you had little reason to kill Knight. Yeah, they were besties. Were they, like, collaborating? Were they collaborating on some, like, big revenge plot? Like, what was his aim here? That's, like, what I'm trying to figure out. Like... What's his aim? What's his goal in any of this? And what's more, I simply don't believe a person as gentle as you is. Well, Edgeworth, maybe you gotta learn to, like, not, like, just take this surface introduction as what people are, because many people thought that way of Dahlia Hawthorne. I mean, obviously you weren't fooled because you are not heterosexual and you did not fall for her charms in the court. Even though she was on the witness stand as your witness, I'm sure you knew she was full of shit. Foreshadowing is a literary device, true. His aim is about his penny nickels. Stop! What did Penny do? My god, this is like that subtle foreshadowing meme. This whole conversation, during this whole conversation, after every other line, it flashes to Simeon's eventual breakdown. Subtle foreshadowing. Rest assured we believe you, and we will get you out of here. This is just awful. I never thought you'd lie to me, brother.
We didn't lie. I swear, Simeon,
You said you knew what it was like to be me. I trust... How could we know what it's like to be me? What? So, like, locked in a freezing car by my own dad? Is that, like... Oh my god. That hurts, Kay. It hurts so much. He's Do not fall for this. This is classic manipulation, guilt tripping.
I'm... Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. This is Simeon we're talking about. He's not a bad person.
Objection!
He's manipulating you. He's a trained performer. He is a trained performer. He can put on any kind of face, you know? Him maybe being a clown with a mask face paint on, you know, hiding his true face. Maybe that's a metaphor. That's your strategy, isn't it? With everybody. Empathy detected, argument invalid. Checkmate. Boom. You root out their psychological weaknesses. Oh my god. His fan name was Simon, and he's the psychology guy, the psychological manipulation guy. I can't believe they based Simon Blackquill on Simeon Saint, or as he was known back then, Simon Keys. No way. The evolution of Simons. Somebody said, I did say metaphor! Without even realizing it, they wind up doing exactly what you want to. Literally, Simon Blackquill in the courtroom! Exactly the behavior one would expect from the arch manipulator behind all our recent troubles. He's like me if I was willing to use my empathy as a weapon. Damn. Me what they have Fantasia was Reed. No way. I was too blind to see it before, but he won't fool me again. Simeon Saint, you are guilty of crimes too numerous to mention. Oh. So that's how you want to play it, huh? You always did have the courage of your convictions, I guess. Simon's not good at— yeah, true. He just like killers say— okay, fair. See, Simon is not actually a manipulator. He just knows— he kind of does what Edgeworth does in his mind chess, you know? Knows what to say to get the witnesses to, like, tell on themselves. So, I guess they teach you that in prosecutor school. He's an empath detecting people's dark energies, and it's corrupting him. No way. Maybe we're the evil all along because all of our inner darkness, he is, like, feeling all of that because he is an empath. And all of our inner darkness and turmoil combined has corrupted him so thoroughly that he just wants to watch the world burn. He doesn't think we can be saved. He's just some guy. Yeah, Simon. Luckily, grinding people's self-belief into dust is oh! Okay, that's fun. It's just flat out saying that. Wow, what a sentence. Wow. Like what I did to get the achievement with Eustace. Cool. Maybe he's just ginger, please. Is he gonna open his eyes? Oh? Oh. Does he have boobs? What the hell? Well done. And what voice do I give him now? The Kermit voice was fake. I don't know what voice to give him. Okay, this music though. Well done, all of you. Should I just go to like my deepest possible voice now? It's gonna be terrible. You know, something like comically evil. Well done, all of you. I can't do it. Oh, this is certainly a side of him we haven't seen before. Make him really nasally and schmarmy. Okay, so like what I was initially doing for Eustace, but worse. So much for the trainee animal chain. You know what? If he's like a man of many faces, I don't think that's what he is. You know, well, he was hiding. We could do different voice. I don't know. We're gonna experiment. I guess that was all an act. But I'm glad we're finally getting to meet the real you.
Simeon, this can't be true, can it?
Truth, lies, what does it matter?
Huh? All you need to know is that Mr. Edgeworth here has made me very mad indeed.
Every different sprites are gonna get different voices, just like redacted from another visual novel. I will not say anything further. My hair isn't naturally tied up. Where's Money? Has Money been aiding and abetting in your schemes? That's what I want to know. How complicit is Money in all of this? And now he's going to pay. I can't do this. God damn. I was just out practicing. Sure, I went up in the balloon a couple of nights ago. Oh my, but I was just practicing. I guess somebody took that picture when I flew by the big building. I fly around the area doing promo stuff for the circus all the time.
Nothing to see here, Miles. Nothing at all.
I should try to emulate— if he has an animal, I need to try to emulate what I think that animal would speak like. No, you trusted him. No. Never trust a man with ponytails. You go up there reasonably often? Yeah, promoting the circus, like I said. Is that true, Miss Barry?
Well, it's true that Simeon's job to go up in the balloon. It's Simeon's job to go up in the balloon and spread the word. I guess just about everybody in the area would have seen him up there by now.
Well, that same balloon was used in the commission of a crime. Nonsense! I just happened to be in the area where it happened. Somebody took a picture when I was floating past the big building, that's all. I'll be the judge of whether you just happened to be nearby, thank you very much. Long hairs are men store their power. True. Samson from the Bible. We just need to shave him bald, and then he can't fight back. This balloon, do you usually launch it from here at the circus? No. You need a wide open space. There's a park over by Sunshine Coliseum. That's where I usually take off from. I see. And how do you get the balloon to the park to launch it? Not by hand, that's for sure. That thing must weigh a few 100 pounds. It's kind of impressive that it can even get off the ground now that I think about it. I'd prefer if you didn't change the subject. How do you transport the balloon? Wow, give the guy a break, will ya? It's not like I was getting miles off track. Oh. Oh, you sly motherfucker! See, I love when they do wordplay like this. It's not like I was getting miles off track. You can't get him off track. He is locked in. We use a truck, okay? You just load it on the back and away you go. A truck, you say? Yeah, last time I took it out would have been 2 days ago. Is it the blue truck? Alright. The day before last. So just to confirm, the truck hasn't been anywhere else since then? Why would you need to confirm that? I just told you, didn't I? Answer the question. Or are you trying to avoid this one too? Oh, and that was a cheap shot even for you. If I say something, you don't need to confirm it because I just said it. See how that works? Well, I like to milk as much dialogue as I can out of this game, so I will ask questions anyway. But since you insist, the truck's been parked out back since the day before last. And the balloon was still loaded on the back, basket and all. Now explain to me why that even matters. Not right now. I think I'll just thank you for giving me a straight answer for once and leave it there. He is talking about the blue truck, right? Yeah, this one. Oh yeah, this does look like the main of the balloon. It's Gumshoe's. I mean, Gumshoe's like frugal by necessity. He doesn't have the money to spare, which is sad. You might have just let more slip there than you realized, Mr. Saint. We'll do the deep-voiced cat. It's gonna be really... Are you done? Alright, as I was saying. Or no, whenever he has the cat up there, I'll try to like... try my best to ooh-woo-wify. Maybe this is when I do my Gant voice.
I guess somebody took that picture when I flew by the big building.
Hold it!
So you're saying you just happened to fly past somebody with a camera too?
Oh, I get it. I'm starting to understand how you think, Miles. Next you'll say something like, there's no way that was a coincidence, right?
Okay, fuck off, Joseph Joestar. You'll never be him.
But it's down the slippery slope, sir. There's no such thing as
Oh, Jesus fuck! Don't do that face at me! Stop! That's not what Mr. Edgeworth was saying at all. Why can't you just... Don't play into his hands, Kay. He's deliberately trying to frustrate us. He's hoping that by needling us, he'll be able to avoid the question. And why do you think he'd be trying to do that?
Because he's a clown?
Because he's the entire circus. I half expected her to say no, because he's the entire circus. We have to stay on the offensive. We have to remain calm while doing so. Oh my god, there's a monkey in the background. There's a gorilla. And a tiger.
Hey, Simeon. This highly capable prosecutor's assistant has a question for you. Are you trying to tell us you just happened to fly past the big building?
Oh my god.
He's right, you know. I wasn't going to answer.
But you're so bad at this, Kay. I guess I better throw you a bone.
Hold it!
You're in charge of both the promotional work the balloon is used for and the balloon itself. Is that correct?
You don't believe a word I say, do you? But it's true. Ask the boss.
Right, boss?
Yup. Simeon's in charge of keeping it clean and making sure it's all working properly and everything. I don't think anybody ever touches it except for him. Not lately, anyhow.
Oh my god, Baffle, hello, how are you? How's it going? We're focused on the new ultimate. Oh my gosh, how is that going? Have you cleared it? But that's awesome, I hope you're doing well. I think we can safely say he was in the balloon and was photographed the other night. He cleared it yesterday, congratulations! That's so exciting. God, some of the weapons from that ultimate look so cool. But unfortunately I am nowhere near skilled enough to do it. But if he's our mastermind, there are parts of his plan he would have had to carry out today, too. It's all about baby steps, that's true. I'm probably at the point where I could start to dip my toes into extremes. But, yeah.
Eustace! Hello, Thomas! Eustace is at the courthouse right now, and he's being a real prosecutor, and I'm very proud of him.
Now we're dealing with this freak. Why the big silence? It's not like this is tricky stuff to process. There was a balloon. It was flying through the sky like balloons do.
And a story!
Hold it!
Is that so? Not only were you flying at night, multiple crimes were committed on that same evening. And you expect me to believe that there's nothing to see, as you put it. Are you trying to provoke me, Miles? It's not very nice, you know, starting... Oh my god, he has the Jimbo collar now. I don't know why, that literally just occurred to me. I don't know, I guess it was just him crouching around it that really made me notice it.
I'm a clown, we're all about smiles, not frowns.
He's certainly skilled at steering the conversation away from the topic at hand. That's not going to help him. I just have to stay on the attack. Don't know a whole lot about this balloon just yet. I think we should try and learn a little more about it. Alright. We can't fight. Yeah, he gave us 1.5 times Mo. No! I'm so sorry. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Sprite change. Truck.
Objection!
This truck. It wouldn't happen to be blue by any chance. Huh. So what if it is? We happened to see a blue truck ourselves just today. White man jump scare! One with a large basket loaded on the back. If that was the truck you told us about, then your statement about it not having moved in 2 days is a lie. Are you trying to be intimidating with these adorable little animals? Because it's not working. Oh my god, Emma! Agent Lang, Emma, look at you! Simeon Slay? Those baggy pants?
There you are, Mr. Edgeworth. I've been trying to find you ever since we wrapped up the case yesterday. Kay sent me a message saying you were here, so I came right away.
And I found what you asked me to go look for. It was loaded onto a truck in the parking lot out back. A blue truck. Oh my god, convenient timing! Oh god. Alright. Lang! Oh my god, have you seen I don't know if everybody's seen this emote that Rice made. I love it very much. He's kind of slayful, right? Mimemio, sorry. Can't read. But I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Simeon is kind of slaying, I cannot lie. Well. Convenient timing in this case, I know. What is this, Ace Attorney? I think that truck might be the one we saw earlier today. In fact, I'm almost certain of it. Oh my god, he has his own objection? Okay. What? Just because it's blue? Like a million other trucks? What makes you so sure it's the exact same one?
No, I saw it too. It's the same one for sure.
Objection!
Oh, the emote, it's part of a Better TTV. It's an extension that you just install for your browser, for more emotes, yeah. Oh, you have 7TV. I don't have 7TV, I just have Better TTV here. On Deus Ex Shilong Lang, no way!
Oh, what's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
That wasn't me. Oh my god, he can copy voices, oh my god. Me when my character bit actually ends up being relevant. Oh my god. Apollo, stop! Worthless are the words of a man who can't back up his claims with evidence. Yeah, that's how I feel about it, Nanosphere. Yeah, there's a Chrome extension for BTTV. But yeah, I've heard that, like, 7TV was used as a replacement for, like, racist emotes that were not allowed on BTTV, which... I don't want to deal with any of that. I'm not saying that if you use it, that's what you're like. That is not at all what I'm saying, but I just don't use it for that reason. Yeah, it's another tab. I got it on, got it 'cause of a different channel. Thanks, camera's derogatory. Real. Mm-hmm.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Show me, I demand proof. Must be able to prove it somehow. It's the same truck, I'm sure of it.
You can see it, let's go! What are you doing, Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you touching the truck?
Do we not, like, get the license plate number? Wouldn't that be, like, the easiest solution here?
No way, you can tell just from that?
Oh, fingerprinting! You touched it! I'd like to have the truck dusted for fingerprints.
Huh? How would you want to do that?
Because I expect to find a certain very specific... Oh my god, this is like when Phoenix fingered the urn. When they touched the evidence. No way. Use BTTV and FFZ because enable all third-party extensions. Ooh. That's cool. Are there like other... God, I don't know if there are any other like additional like extensions I should get for like Twitch chats and stuff. And if I do, they'll prove beyond all doubt that it's the truck we saw in front of the big building.
Yours!
Speaking of fucking racist, oh yeah, I did see that. I did see that, which... I don't even know what to say. It doesn't surprise me at all, and... yeah. I have no words. I do like this case with Lang's appearance in flashback to touch the truck batch about earlier how many conveniences happen in this specific one. That's very true. Very true. At this point, you look out for each other. Exactly. Mm-hmm. That's all. That's all we do. That's all we really can do. We just have to stick with each other. Yeah, disappointed but not surprised. Yeah. Joke about the government redacted. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yours. You think you're gonna find your prints on there?
I do, because I put my hand on your truck when I saw it in front of the big building. I never complain about more line. No, same. Same. Let's see what we can find, shall we? Emma, could you lend us your scientific skills one more time?
That's why I'm here. One moment, please.
Alrighty.
Take it away, Mr. Edgeworth.
Huh? Me?
Of course.
Who else did you think was gonna do it?
Don't worry, it's easy. I'll show you how.
Only 3 weeks, I refuse to lose this space. Oh, that's so kind of you, Ridley. Yeah, I hope, regardless of what things are like in the real world, that this can be a space where we can just laugh and be silly and enjoy fun video game. I don't know. I don't see why you can't do it. She wants to watch you at work, Edgeworth. This is for her. She wants to see you bent over that truck.
It sticks to fingerprints, so once you found one, make sure to dump plenty on there, and then blow away the excess.
Speaking of followers time, oh my god, it's been a year! Time, crazy how time flies. Blow it away. All right. So she wants to see him bent over and blowing, got it.
All right, you got all that?
Yes, thank you. Now to try it out. Try it for real.
Oh, there's no such thing as too much powder, by the way.
Go crazy! Emma does love her white powder. Oh my god, it's my print, isn't it? Oh my god, I can just hold the T button. Is your name still Lime? Oh no! Have you tried to change it? Can you stop with this blowing and white powder and come back to me? No, Simeon, this is important. We have to do it for the truth.
That's it. That's a nice, clean print you got there.
Can we compare it to my prints right away?
Yep, we'll leave it to me.
And that confirms it. It's Mr. Edgeworth's print, all right. But that another lie is exposed. Oh my god, what's the bunny voice? I don't know. I don't know how to do a Bugs Bunny voice. I don't know. Very important mini game. Yeah, we've never dusted Prince in either game until just now. And is that the only time we dust Prince in this entire collection? What are you doing in the truck?
Oh, just driving around for fun, you know.
Objection!
Kay was abducted 2 nights ago, and your balloon was sighted nearby. Then today, another abduction, this time involving a truck supposedly used to transport garbage. And your truck was sighted nearby.
Objection.
I love his cocky voice. He's like, you can't get me. Coincidence, nothing more. You want me to believe that you were near the scene of 2 separate abductions simply by chance. Just to be honest, you were involved in both. Well, that makes you think they were even connected.
Objection!
A certain very important piece of evidence, that's what.
Oh, this should be good.
Okay, I actually don't. It's been a couple days. Was there something found at both? Oh, we have 5 pages of evidence. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh yeah, the thing. For your prints on this bottle. Wait, we don't have the exact bottle they were used on them. Kay was drugged with a dose of a powerful sedative. And a bottle of sedative was, oh, okay. The very same brand, no less.
Objection.
I knew you'd try something like this. It's not the same sedative was used, so what? Does that mean everything's connected? You know as well as I do, that doesn't prove anything for sure. Did we not check for prints on the bottle? Surely we don't only dust for prints once, right? Cops, prosecutors, you, Miles, you're all the same at the end of the day. You force the evidence to fit the crime, or you flat out make it up, just as long as somebody goes to jail. I mean, is this where his grudge began? Cause but no, his dad was guilty. He's based, I know, I mean, unfortunately he's not wrong. You're no different from certain other evidence tamperer we had the misfortune of meeting.
Objection!
No, I'm nothing like him. Stop.
Objection.
Stop. And show me. Hit me with your killer piece of evidence. You must have one, right? Ugh. I know, he is kind of spitting. It's no use. You don't have anything that can tie him directly to both kidnappings. Okay, you about done there, Miles? No more cheap shots left to fire. Great, well, I have a show to be rehearsing for, so if you don't mind. Buddy, you did the whole comically evil switch up that all Ace Attorney culprits do. Clearly, we are not letting you go away.
Objection!
Oh, you're here. Hey, come on now, you two. There's no need to get all hot under the collar. Wouldn't want your good looks running down your face now, would we, Simeon, old pal? If he's here, does that mean Franziska and Eustace are here too?
What are you sticking your nose in for?
Hey, I just sense the vibe getting a little harsh and heavy, huh? Thought I ought to lighten the mood. Help me out, Kay? Lift us spirits with a little dose of the old great thief magic.
You don't have to tell me twice. Okay, let me see if I can do Simeon's voice. Here goes.
Objection! What are you?
What are you? Take this seriously, will you?
Thought I could do with somebody running a little interference for you, Milester. Oh my god. Not the most ethical approach, I know, but again, Kay, again. We can worry about whether or not this is the right thing to do later. It's my last chance to try and prove a connection between Mr. Saint and his crimes. Let's forget the kidnappings for now. Is there anything else that suggests he's our mastermind? I mean, body harm as Canis, this whole thing. Canis was looking for our secret string puller too, the young pup as he called him. If I could prove that Mr. Saint was that same young pup, then perhaps... But what evidence do we have that might point to him being involved in this behind the scenes? We have the red raincoat, do we? No, we don't have the raincoat in here. I mean, we suspected that Simeon was like translating the messages between Braille and like on-page text between Knight and Body Harmon Canis. So could that be it?
Take that!
Oh yeah. So they were all in League of Legends. Might well be our secret string puller. That's right. Our mastermind was involved in Canis and Knight's correspondence chess exchanges. If I can prove that Mr. Saint was the hidden intermediary between the two of them...
Alright, that's enough. This is getting painful. You don't have anything and I have to practice for the show. So if you don't mind...
Objection!
Thank you, Mr. Fender. I can take it from here. And I can't take any more of your interventions. Oh, just look at that face. Yeah, I like it. Mazarina's back in the game for sure.
I'm Simeon, a funny clown. Look at me, I'm a juggling.
Okay, you can stop now. Mr. Saint, you're a fan of chess, I take it?
Huh? Where did that come from?
Chess? Sure, I don't hate it. Our secret string puller was playing correspondence chess with Mr. Canis.
Objection!
I thought Bronco was the one playing chess with Canis. You're saying he was your so-called mastermind?
Objection!
No, it wasn't him. Whoever it was went on manipulating events even after Knight's death. Take a look at this letter, if you would. What do you think could have written it? Or did he say who or what? Who? Oh, who do you think? I believe it was the person who had inserted themselves between Mr. Canis and Knight. And you think that person was me? Why'd I go through all that trouble? That's crazy! To make it appear that the two men were connected and communicating directly with one another. The very fact that led Fifi Lagarde to So did they not know? They didn't know that somebody was interpreting it, were they? Was Simeon intercepting the messages, or was he like in on this?
You're saying he set that up to try to get Mr. Knight killed?
I guess they didn't know that he was intercepting the messages. The clown has been objectified! Listen to yourself. What do you think I am? Some kind of evil puppet master?
You see me? I can barely even get the arrows to do what I want!
We can find one of the letters he passed between Knight and Canis. That would prove the connection beyond a doubt. I'd like to have your room searched. I believe we might find...
Objection!
Oh my god. Oh my god, Delvin, hello, how are you? Thank you for being here. Letters you won't trust me. What? Once I'm done with something, I put it straight in the trash. Guess I'm not the sentimental type. Why get hung up on the past, right? He must have disposed of any incriminating items in order to cover his tracks. Guess he went in without the evidence you needed once again, huh? That's a bad habit, you know? So this doesn't prove anything either. We've fallen short yet again. What do we do now? Are we out of options?
You accuse me of betraying my friend and you don't even have any proof? You're despicable!
Who was that?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Regina. Yeah, bro's just lying here.
Sorry, it's just... I was thinking about what you were saying and... This Knight person... You mean Bronco, right? Simeon's friend?
Yes, what of it? Does she know something?
A letter came from him this morning for Simeon.
What? What did you... Oh? How is that possible? Knight is dead. Miss Berry, we need to see this letter right away. Oh. The animals are jumping between his hands. They just made him an arm rest. They are, yeah. I mean, even though he is a master manipulator, he is still an animal tamer.
Sure, here you go. Let's open it up, shall we?
It's another correspondence chess letter. So here's my next move. Pawn to g6. Anybody else smell checkmate? Can't wait to see your face when you lose. You're never going to beat me, not a chess.
The next move from the game with Mr. Canis.
Anybody else spell checkmate? Can't wait to see your face when you lose. When you were never gonna beat me, not a chess. It's post-March the 26th of March, the day before Knight died. I guess it must have gotten held up en route.
Well, we do move around a lot. It's part of being a traveling circus. Our mail arrives late all the time.
Interesting that it's addressed directly to you, Mr. Saint. This is it, isn't it? The proof we needed that you were the one facilitating Mr. Canis and Knight's games. One of the letters you had transcribed into Braille, in order to create the illusion that they were somehow connected. Curse you, Bronca. You're still getting in my way, even though I hate you! I hate you! Oh my god, buddy! What the hell?
Simeon, how could you?
Thank goodness it showed up right now. Real! I do like that. I know, this is a very, very good case. I'm enjoying it a lot. But, you know, it's classic Ace Attorney when for things to conveniently appear when, like, right when you need them, you know?
Mr. Knight was your only friend.
You're a little over 50 pity on Hongarcero. Ooh, nice.
We weren't friends.
I stopped thinking he was my friend 18 years. Oh wait, no, this is the cat voice.
I stopped thinking he was my friend 18 years ago.
Right around the time of the IS-7 incident, in other words.
I nearly froze to death because of him. I was just about to head out and meet my dad at the contest. But the Broncos showed up. He pinned me down and tied me up. He was crying the whole time, whining on and on.
Because his dad was probably forcing him to do that.
I'm sorry, but my dad says I have to do this. And if I don't do what he says, he's so scary.
Aw, stop, I have to go meet my dad, I promised. I'm not there to taste his candy for him, he'll be so upset. He needs me, if I don't go, he won't be able to show everyone he's the best in the world. No, he locked me in that car with him. The two of us nearly died. He thought he could get out, but when he tried the door, it was frozen shut. We were trapped. And that's how I lost my dad. I mean, your dad was, yeah, he did kind of like dump you aside because of that. Your dad sucked. The MC is somehow built. Let's go.
You lost your dad? Yeah, Bronco's dad killed mine. He was the son of a...
Oh, wait a minute. So is it the other way around? We assumed that he was the son of Artie Frost? Maybe he somehow planted the Paul Halik ring on Bronco Knight to make it look like he was... I don't know. What does he mean? That doesn't match up with what we know at all. Simeon, the victim in the IS-7 incident. The victim in the IS-7 incident was a guy named Artie Frost.
Yeah, that was my dad's name.
Oh, you do look like him now that I see your face and your hair down.
My memory is...
Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze.
My memories got kind of scrambled that day. What little I remember was pretty mixed up.
Oh no, not the kid. With the, kind of getting their memories, having hazy memories due to trauma on the day of their father's murder.
So I didn't find out until later. And my dad was murdered.
The murderer was a man named Carmelo Gusto, a confectioner. I see, he does also kind of have the, maybe he does have a similar, shaped face to, Carmelo.
Really? I never knew Bronco's father's name, or maybe I chose not to remember.
Just thinking about the sicko that killed my dad turns my stomach. Mr. Saint, are you sure you didn't know the name of the murderer until just now?
Do you think I'd sit around if I did? No, I'd have reported him to the police straight away.
All I knew was that Bronco's dad tricked my dad. And that's how I knew my dad was the one who was killed that day. Bronco was a traitor.
He helped his father murder mine. He was the son of a cold-blooded killer. He deserved to die.
The sins of the father!
Objection!
I'm sorry, Mr. Saint, but you made a mistake. A big one.
A mistake? What do you mean?
Artie Frost was a sculptor. He'd been working in France not so long before the murder, under the name Paul Halik.
So I hear, but I don't remember any...
Oh, but I don't remember anything about that. I wish I could. Well, I'm afraid it's only natural that you don't, because he wasn't your father.
Huh? Is this your idea of a joke? Well, it's not funny. Not at all.
Oh yeah, he did say I need to taste my dad's creations. It was Saint that was saying I need to taste my dad's creations. That Carmelo Gusto was his dad. You need to know the uncomfortable truth. Mm-hmm.
Take that!
Huh? Bronco's chess set? In a ring?
Yes, take a look at this ring for me if you would. What does the engraving on it tell you? I guess he wouldn't know whose dad was actually dead, because, like, his own dad kind of dumped him and, like, ran off. He wouldn't have known. It's kind of fucked up that he never actually knew who died that day.
It's 2 letters, right?
It is. This is the seal with which Paul Halik used to mark his works. And it was found next to Artie Frost's body 18 years ago.
But why would Bronco have a memento of my father?
The police looked for Frost's son for a long time, but eventually they... Maybe both of your dads were in, like, a very toxic yaoi situation, and they're both your dads. They had a very torrid affair that got very, like, toxic up at the end, leading to murder. But they were a couple at one point, and therefore they're both your dads. You guys are brothers. The ring was handed over to the man they were able to prove as his child, Bronco Knight. What? But that's not... That would mean I was... Precisely. That you are, in fact, the son of Carmelo Gusto. No, that can't be! My dad was... I remember. Don't I? Who was the top? Excellent question. Can't believe Soviet is trying to Giovanna, stop! Bronco tied me up and locked me in that car. It was his fault I lost my dad. He deserved to die, didn't he? No way, so I get to see your circus thing even though I'm in jail? Was looking forward to the next move in our little chess game, so the show is just the icing on top. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. Whoa, is he gonna kill him for real in that time? I'm back soon, okay? I'll be mulling over my next move in the meantime. Oh, speaking of which, I put a little something in your chess set. Well, you can take a look at it later. A little something. No idea what that might be, but thanks. Why did they let him keep his headset in prison? I guess because it's part of his character design. If you had entertained me 18 years ago, I wouldn't have had to end like this. Huh? Did you say something? Me? Oh, it was nothing. He really was trying to kill him that day, was he? Goodbye, Bronco, and farewell. I did all that? And now you're telling me it was my father who killed Broncos? And what was all this for? Oh no, buddy! It was all for nothing! You were wrong the whole goddamn time! I didn't want to wind up dead too. I didn't want to be weak and vulnerable. That's why. I tried to be like Canis! Why I stayed in touch with him all these years! And there we have it. The truth at last. Mr. Saint, you were Mr. Canis' correspondence chess partner. And you were the one manipulating events this whole time. Yeah, he planted that chess letter. That's the thing that was in it. Alright.
It was me! It was me all along!
At last, he's finally telling the truth. I was the one who witnessed the murder 12 years ago, but you knew that already. The president's assassination, just as we thought. Which means he's the one who drew the picture. And they knew it too, that's why. Lagarde kept questioning me, day in and day out. Yeah, I got messed up by the killer, then his fake friend got him stabbed, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he also kind of sucked, but he was also in a very shitty situation. It got so I couldn't face what I knew the next day would bring. I was a nervous wreck. I could blame me for wanting to get out of there. But I imagine it wasn't as easy as simply running away. Winnie would have sent his men after you. No matter where I went, they were on me. They never stopped coming. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And he was a kid at this time, right? Couldn't sleep at night, even the smallest noise sent me chasing shadows. It drove me crazy. So I joined the circus. At least that way, moving from place to place was part of the job. My whole life I've been up against the chief prosecutor and the warden of a prison. No regular person could hope to stand up to people like that. From the time I was a child, I had nobody. Knight was an elite level hater, true. But they weren't even the worst of it. The body double was behind it all, controlling everything. He may have been a fake, but he was the president of an entire country. What hope did I have? I'm still waiting for the final reveal is that the fake person was actually Papa Lang. There was only one person I could turn to, Canis, the man who saved my life. Oh wait, this is the cat.
He wasn't like Bronco. He really did want to help me.
That's quite a claim. D&D Games is fun. I've always liked blackjack more than poker, so I might be biased. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, rip Rook. Strange to think of our famously ruthless assassin winning the admiration of the child he saved.
He showed me how to stop being a victim, to stop being hunted. And I got a hunter myself, and they all became my prey.
But I doubt even you imagine that the body double ever go so far as to co-opt our country's police. No, I sure didn't. And as long as Winter was around, no evidence was ever going to stand. He even nearly managed to ruin things this morning. The god almost got away with it again. But I know him like the back of my hand. I could see exactly how it was gonna all go down. So he saw right through that plan. How Chairman Winter would try to suppress the evidence in more than the god's trial. Why so serious? Very true. Oh my god, Simeon! No way! The Simeon Say is in chat. No shot. Ah! Well, it's good to have you here, buddy. Sorry we're kind of grilling you right now, but also not sorry. I see, and that's why you kidnapped Sean, correct? You wanted to force a guilty verdict, regardless of the presence of evidence or the rule of law.
Objection.
Maybe I did. But how else was I gonna make them pay for what happened 12 years ago? You got a 21 of spades? What? There are cards like that? Okay, I need to check this game out now. Whatever helps you sleep at night. But Winner pulled one last surprise, didn't he? He tried to kidnap Sean himself in the hope of influencing the verdict. In other words, you chose the exact same course of action as the man you so fervently claim to hate. No, becoming that which you despise. As only if I'd actually kidnapped anyone at all. But I never do anything so wicked, never ever. Me commit a crime? No. Are you trying to delude yourself, buddy? Like, you're not fooling anybody. You're not gonna win us over with that act. I don't know. Oh, brother. You build your deck and go through the rounds. Ooh. Says, I don't hate the three of them. If anything, I'm grateful. They hadn't done what they did. My revenge wouldn't have been nearly as fun. So you admit it? Your motive in all of this was nothing more than revenge.
Sure, I admit it. So what? I despised every single one of them. But here's the kicker. I didn't kill anybody.
Most you can blame me for is writing the odd letter here and there. A quick note to Ringer to tell her about Winter. A note at him so he knew about her. The fact that they wanted to kill each other, and one of them succeeded, that was all on them. Trying to think about all the bodies we've encountered this game. Has he ever actually killed anybody, or has he just been like planning out all of this? Has he just been like organizing or orchestrating it so other people would they would all kill each other and he wouldn't have to do it himself? Oh. So you take no responsibility for the fact that your actions resulted in multiple murders? Right, same as a Guard Lake. People are much easier to control than animals, you know. The whole fake assassination plot, I handed that to Bronco on a plate. That was part of his plan too. Jesus Christ! So Rook's murder was... No. That was all Bronco's idea. Nothing to do with me at all. Still, it moved things in the right direction, what do you say? Isn't fate a crazy thing?
You can't talk like that about a murder. Setting the guard up was easy too. I just made it seem like Knight and Canis were in contact with each other. And slipped the chisel inside the chess set.
So it was you who put it in there? Yes, it was. I thought that might point everybody nicely in Canis' direction. Worked out pretty well, even if I do say so myself.
Who knew what it'll be all it would take to make that awful woman murder poor Bronco?
Alright, I see there's an ad right now. I know this is terrible. I was literally just about to take a bathroom break. If an ad's running right now, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. I will be back in a moment. I will play some beats in the meantime. Give me 1 second. Hi, I'm back. So sorry. I saw an ad was running. I know this is a weird time in the game, but I saw an ad was going and I might as well run to the bathroom during the ad. But hello, we're back. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Fine. Little refresher. Yeah. Bro just wanted everybody who he felt wronged him dead, and he did it without even killing anybody directly. What a... wow. Wow.
I guess she got to where she even saw enemies everywhere she looked. I know the feeling. Even the smallest thing can send your paranoia into overdrive. And then, things got ugly quickly. I had a front row seat for the whole show! You were the last piece to be put into play, of course.
Who? Me?
You solved both cases and finally brought down Winter and the guard. I guess you could say your powers of deduction were the weapon that put an end to them both.
Objection!
I mean, I didn't solve the cases for your sake. Sure, you didn't know you were doing me a favor. You're just playing at being an attorney for a little while, right? The attorney! What did you say? All I had to do was cower and say no, no, no a few times. And you're out to my rescue like the hero you are. Was getting arrested part of your plan too? No, that was something I expected, I have to admit. It wasn't something I expected. Never thought they'd take the chisel for the murder weapon. That was a real plot twist. Made my blood run cold, for sure.
But then who should come through with the turnabout to end all turnabouts?
Turnabouts!
The greatest legal mind of his generation, my knight in shining armor.
Not knight.
I bet it felt pretty good saving me like that, huh? You ought to thank me, you know. I don't do that for many people.
What, you think me do me a... Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Are we gonna sneeze? We are not gonna sneeze, Jesus. Does he think, you know, I'll do this whole plot and then you know what? Maybe I'll help guide Miles Edgeworth on a career change as a favor to him.
You're wrong. He wasn't playing at being an attorney. He was trying to help you. Because helping people is what Mr. Edgeworth does. He helped me right when I needed it most.
Okay. You'll finish the 3.0 missions. Let's go. Side mission time.
Aw, did he? You sure he wasn't just trying on his own departed
Ooh. Hey, don't bring Gregory into this.
No, that's not what he was doing.
Come on, K-Meister. Don't let this clown get you down. He's projecting, plain and simple. Painting other folks with his own grubby brush. It's not just that he doesn't trust other people. The poor kid doesn't even understand the concept. Doing something for somebody else's sake? Forget about it. He'll never understand. That's so sad. Hasn't trusted anybody since he was like 6 years old. You think I care what you have to say about me? Consider this for a second. I've gotten my revenge on everybody I set out to get it from, and yet... Think about it. I never actually did anything. What was my crime, exactly? Explain it to me. You think you could pin any incitement charge on me? Read my letters. I don't mention murder anywhere. If I did, maybe you'd have a case. Maybe you could say I encouraged them. But it's the same story as always, I'm afraid. You can't prove I did anything at all.
That's not true. You kidnapped me.
Sorry, but did I miss the part where you proved that? All I ever admitted to doing was sending letters.
You...
Letters which didn't threaten, coerce, or encourage anybody to do anything. I just passed on what you might call pertinent information. Ugh. He's a slippery one, I'll give him that.
There's gotta be something we can do. What about this?
This excitement stuff he's talking about. Incitement, Kay. It means to encourage or direct another person to commit a crime. In the eyes of the law, it's seen as equivalent to committing the hiccup. Oh my god, I need water. Crime itself. Prove that he told them to it.
You say that like it's going to be easy. Guess maybe you're not so big on due process after all.
When has due process ever been a thing in this universe? Let's be real.
You think Mickey can make me carry the can for murders I had nothing to do with? Think again.
That nothing to do with Buddy.
I don't even have to talk to you if I don't want to. In fact, why am I still talking to you?
I can think of one reason. Aten is surrounded. There's nowhere left to run. Really, you don't think I planned my escape too?
What if, just to pluck an idea out of nowhere, I train all these vicious wild beasts to attack on command, for example?
No, they wouldn't do that. They're pure little sweet things.
All I have to do is say the word and sidle off stage in the chaos.
What? You wouldn't.
I'm just spitballing, but you'd pay to see that, wouldn't you? I could just as easily take Sean hostage with the gun I may or may not have in my pocket. Yeah, you know what? That would make for a killer show.
You'll do no such thing. It's hard to know what lengths he might actually be prepared to go to. I feel like this is all a giant bluff. I mean, who knows? I don't know. But knowing what we know about him already, we have to be prepared for the worst.
Fine, I'll humor you. But once the curtain goes up on this little performance, it better be a lively one.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, do I take more damage? He's not going to give me an inch. but there must be something we can do. He can't let his crimes go unpunished. So I guess if I'm wrong, I lose even more health. I don't know if pressing makes me take damage. Let's just see.
Hold it!
You encouraged others to commit murder, and those murders were duly committed. And if I can prove it, you will be punished, just as if you had done the deed yourself.
Yeah. What was the word for it again? I forgot already.
Incitement, Kay. Chairman, Winner, Warden the Guard, and Bronco Knight. All were criminals in their own right, and all committed unforgivable acts. But all were induced to commit those acts by somebody behind the scenes. This man right here.
Oh! You really don't hold back, do you, Miles? But it doesn't change anything.
Hold it!
Nowhere at all. And you didn't look. I can give you a minute if you like. He's clearly confident that I won't find anything. He must have planned those letters down to the last word. I kinda want to teach you how to do your job. Even if you can't prove I encouraged them to commit those murders. Aaron Simon Charge goes up in smoke. Too bad, so sad, huh, Miles?
Hold it!
I know for a fact that you made those murders happen. Yeah, you did admit that. You told me yourself.
Objection!
Did I? And you can prove it? Would she have it? Will we have it on this tape? If it was intercepted, it's possible. Just ask yourself, could this sweet innocent boy have done the things you're saying? No, no, no. I hate to admit it, but he's right. Without proof, we have nowhere to go with this. We can only prove what he said on that phone call.
Hold it!
The same story as always? What do you mean by that?
Why does that matter? That's not important here. You know what is important, though? That you can prove nothing. Nothing!
Ah! Until we have some way of showing that he is guilty, we're just gonna continue floundering. Either right, rust item. Alright. Yeah. My throat. Proof is the only way we're going to get anywhere here. He confessed to me over the telephone. He told me he was the one who made Chairman Winner kill Rosie Ringer. I just need to find a piece of evidence that proves what was said on that call. Alright. Let's see. Is this the right statement?
Objection!
Oh, maybe it's the last statement.
Objection!
Put it away, Miles, just put it away. I haven't even finished speaking yet.
Yeah, you really don't need to. I know a bluff when I see it, and this is even a good one. It's written all over your face.
Damn it. Alright, here's a slippery customer, Miles Arena. That's for dang certain. Time to rub X on Y, pretty much. Alright. Oops. Maybe it is the last statement. I guess.
Objection!
There we go. Just wrong statement. I'm afraid you're wrong. I have proof that you meant for at least one murder to happen. Because you said so yourself.
Yeah, there's something
There's something I need to tell you. Truth is, I was the one who made Big Bad Chairman Winner kill Little Miss Rosie Ringer. I said that weird, I don't remember. I know you think you can worm your way out of everything, but this time you're wrong.
I
Yes, because our conversation was being recorded. By somebody intercepting the signal from the very listening device you pled to, and I hiccup.
It was?
You got a conversation with the clown here on tape? That's what you're trying to tell us? No! Oh my god, my throat. We are in a circus right now. We are not in court, we are in the circus. Like that makes this case better be Kay saying bruh. Real Kay would absolutely say, she has to say bruh at some point. Like, bruh, dog. But no, we're not in court, we're just kind of yapping in a circus right now. Lane Z says his gamer schemes will swallow him in the end. Miss Lloyd, could you place the tape, please? Bruh. You bet I can, bruh. Got it. It was this part right here.
Mr. Ashworth, that's Judge Cabell's cell phone.
Who is this? You're the one who abducted Kay.
I can't hear Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry. It was right around here. I was as surprised as... Who? Oh, come on! That's weird. Oh no! Is something wrong, Miss Lloyd? I'll say. Seems he maybe didn't quite catch the next part on tape. Bruh! This is a bruh moment for real. What? Bruh!
Well, how could it not be on there?
There's no way you actually accounted for that. There's no fucking shot. Ah, boy, babies, you think I'd leave myself wide open like that? Well, think again. There's something a little special about that bug, you see. It can be turned on and off remotely.
What? I never knew they make those.
Remote control bugs, sure they exist, but... So he switched it off to avoid being recorded? Bingo!
Objection!
But how? You would have had to know you were being recorded in the first place.
Objection!
And I did, of course I did. It was so obvious that someone was eavesdropping, and that's because... Miss Lloyd, was it? You knew about the kid's prosecutor's kidnapping without any prompting. No. You heard that whole conversation. I did indeed, old pal, but I must say, I thought you would have figured it all out much sooner. Sorry, oh my god, voice.
Are you supposed to be a genius prosecutor?
Now, where were we again? Oh, yeah, at the part where if you couldn't prove incitement, it was game over. Ah, well.
Aw, shucks. So my tape ain't gonna be of no use to nobody after all. Come on, I must have recorded something you can use.
If only that were true. Hey, Meister.
Yeah?
The old bugaroo was sitting in your pin that whole time, right? And shake anything loose from the old brain tree? Oh yeah, could there have been something even earlier?
I don't know, give me a sec to think.
Like they said in front of multiple people, someone with powers should be proof enough. Yeah, but you know what? The law bends in whenever it's convenient to the plot in these games. You're the one who's been... When did you get here? Yeah, when did Fender, Franzi, and Eustace get here? I assume Eustace is here, because the three of them were trying Fifi. You're the only one who's been directly in contact with him before.
So sad. Relying on flawed evidence, desperately trying to make it stick. Oh, that's quite enough of that for now. Next topic, please.
Huh? He's trying to steer us away from our current line of inquiry. You're the only one who's been directly in contact with him before. Kay had a one-to-one encounter with him, yeah. What if the sound from that point in time had been recorded? Miss Lloyd, how long were you recording the intercepts from the bug for?
Start about, let's see now, 2 nights back?
In which case? 2 nights ago was when she was kidnapped, right? Yeah. Mr. Saint abducted Kay and took her up to the roof of the big building 2 nights ago. What if there was a recording from around that time? Miss Lloyd, quickly play us any tape you have from the night before last.
Huh?
Oh, sure thing.
That's the sound of the balloon.
Indeed it is, and around that time, I imagine Mr. Singh would have been transporting you in it. Which means he can't have been too far away from you, or the bug. Is there anything else on the recording, I wonder? Oh.
Wait, that noise.
How was a gunshot? You turned the bug off then too, it seems. Unluckily for you, you were a little late in doing so. There's no escaping it now. That gunshot ties you directly to this case. Huh? What are you talking about? Nobody ever mentioned a gun. That's what I mean, yeah, but like... Run through the dog course. He's wrong. Somebody involved with this case discharged a firearm. I just need to remember who it was and present the piece of evidence that proves it. We have a gun in here, right? Or... I mean... He was crushed to death? Rosie was bonked to death and then stabbed. When was a gun fired from the previous case? I'm trying to think. I mean, the assassination, it happened. Didn't see the president pass through. SS5. I mean, there's this, but that's the staged photo. Rare. There wasn't a gunshot on that, no. What is it? You know what? I don't care. I'm doing this. Yeah, I knew that wouldn't be it. I'm gonna tell you it somehow proves there was a gun involved in this case. There's a gun in the picture. I don't care if this picture is staged and it's from 12 years ago. There is a gun in it. That's proof enough. All right. Sorry, my voice is like feeling very scratchy. I'm trying to remember from like 2 nights ago. Did Lotta hear in Lotta's testimony? We don't have her testimony from. What are you whispering about, gang? How's a gun have nothing to do with this, baby? The gunshot captured on the tape has everything to do with this. Lotta... Didn't Lotta hear a bang or something? No. Do we still have Lotta's testimony? Okay, no, that's that. About that. I mean, Knight had a gun. He's always flinging that thing around. What if he did kill the fake president and like shot that or something? It wasn't Sean's fault. Because there's no way Sean actually would be responsible for that. This is all from the past. I feel like I'm like, my mind is just blanking. I'm trying to remember. It feels like it's been a minute since I did case 4 because so much has happened. And we don't have a lot of statement about the past case. Objection, welcome. We got the new pursuit theme. Yeah, we're zooming. I hope you're doing well. Where the hell? Okay, I'm like... I feel like I'm overthinking this. In case 4. Rosie was attacked by Excelsius. She was bonked, and then, like, kept walking and then dropped dead. And then... No. I'm trying to... She did climb up, and then... Right? Oh yeah, really? Do you know about the fake president twist? Dijun Wang has actually been dead for 12 years, and this was a body double the whole time. 61 pity, 29 polls left. Let's go. I believe in you. Jesus. I don't know why I'm like... He was crushed to death. Where the hell? Because this was fired 2 nights ago. Like, when... I don't have, like, Lotta's, like, picture, do I? Well, that's a security footage. So Gavel has the flowers at this point. And this is the same night that, Rosie was killed. And Kay was abducted. I don't know why I'm blanking. I feel stupid. Wait a minute. Is this about the assassination attempt? Do I have anything regarding the assassination attempt here, the fake one? I mean, we found this in his office first. Yeah, he was crushed while holding a bouquet of flowers. That's what happened. The next month rolls around, be 4 days left to get those. Nice! Let's go! I don't know why I'm like... I just need to start just presenting stuff. Let's see if I have anything relating to the staged assassination on here.
Take that!
I'm just gonna start clicking and presenting. I'm like... I don't know why I'm like... Somebody who fired a gun the night Rosie was killed. I'm like... Is it...
Take that!
The fuck? So 2 of the diversion simulated left before Herdaban is over. You got this. Oh my god. Why am I struggling? Why am I... Was there a gun in the flowers?
Take that!
Knight had a gun. Oh my god. I don't... Either I'm just like not reading... If it's Lotta's statement, I'm gonna...
Take that!
Okay. I genuinely feel stupid right now. I'm...
Take that! Take that!
Okay. We had a gun in our, like, in this fake assassination attempt. Did, like, and Bronco used to, like, play with his guns all the time. He has guns. It's in the report. It's not. I feel like once we get it, I'm gonna feel genuinely so stupid once I get it.
Take that! Take that! Take that!
Am I just stupid? I don't know what's happening. Am I just not remembering something?
Take that!
So they heard a gun on the tape from 2 days ago. Yeah, from 2 nights ago. The sound of the balloon. From 2 nights ago, I'm...
Take that!
Y'all, I genuinely feel stupid. I'm so... I swear to God, I don't remember anything about a gun in the 4th case. Either I'm like... My brain is truly just like blanking, or I... Oh my fucking God! Yeah, I'm glad I unbanned that smiley face, because this is a smiley face moment. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't believe I, like, glanced at that report several times. This is why you don't skim things. I'm not okay. This is not my finest moment. I like, just forgot how to read. I forgot how to be read. Yeah, please don't give me any hints unless I specifically ask. I don't want any kind of guidance unless I say croissant. I do need to read everything. It's in the autopsy report. Traces of gunshot residue were detected. I swear we said that like one time. And then I think the fact that, like, you know, we got more information and it no longer said on like the summary that like there was gunshot residue on his hand. You have to go in depth and you can't just skim it. It's always the autopsy report. God damn it. I am the dumbass and the absolute failure. This is me right now. He's laughing at me, except I am him. So who's laughing at who? Oh, Jesus. Where was Kay when the gunshot was recorded? She was in the balloon being taken by you to the top of the big building. However, the roof wasn't as deserted as you needed it to be. Yes, I was there with the president. Well, don't even giving that small nudge. It's fine, yeah. Just going forward, I don't want any hints unless I specifically ask. Well, not long after we started talking, you noticed something and told me to leave. If a gunshot rang out shortly after that. And tell me you didn't do it yourself, Mr. Saint? Got it? No worries, Ridley, you're all good. just gonna pretend to ignore me. What else do you expect me to do when you keep spouting your weird theories? It took like, 20 goddamn minutes to come up with that evidence? You didn't just hear a gunshot on that tape. Ka-chang! What's the ka-chang? You'd hear the bullet hit something too. Because the president had been aiming at Mr. Was it the balloon popping? This is why it's in our evidence. I think the president was firing at the balloon. And if he was, what we heard on that tape could have been the bullet hitting the basket. Let's take a look and see, shall we? Oh, we'll have to examine everything else first. There's a gas tank here. It's fixed to the side of the basket.
Doesn't that look like it's been hit by any...
No, yeah. That is lucky. That would not have ended well for anybody nearby. You might be dead, yeah. Rope.
There's a super long rope caught up in the bottom of the basket here.
No bullet signs. Mr. Black Suit. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Nothing here or here. No, it looks clean.
Nothing here either.
Oh my god, is that Phoenix and Edgeworth? It's red and blue. It's like Phoenix and Edgeworth on a romantic hot air balloon ride. Except this was used in a kidnapping, so maybe not very romantic. Alright, I'm just gonna point out the bullet itself. A hole!
There's a bullet stuck in it.
There's a bullet hole in the bottom of the basket. I'd call that pretty conclusive proof. Oh my god, we're still updating evidence? Ah! Well, Mr. Saint, how do you explain not just the sound on the tape, the accompanying bullet hole? You see everything, don't you? It's pretty impressive, I have to admit. I doubt there's anything I could hide from you if you really wanted to find it. Just shut up and confess, will ya? Alright. No need to get cranky. What really happened 2 nights ago? I'll admit I flew the balloon up to the roof, but when I arrived, Judge Gavelle and the president were already there. That came as a surprise, I have to say. Only the president noticed me and he made the good judge leave right away. Then he pointed his gun at me and fired.
But why was he trying to shoot down the balloon?
Oh, that's simple enough. When I arrived, he was just about to murder your friend, the judge here. Me? Oh! Yeah, you told him about Sean. What do you think was happened? Why do you think he met with you in the first place? He thought you were going to expose him as an imposter. Because she knew the truth about Sean's parentage, he was afraid. Huh.
Afraid? Yeah, you could say that. I was a total coward. His hands were shaking so much when he tried to get rid of me, he couldn't even shoot straight. So you see, I just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I was an innocent bystander.
You had a drugged teenager in your basket, buddy.
Hold it!
Ren, what time would that have been? Just after 11, I think. That's when you and your pal went up to the roof, right, Your Honor? Yes, it was. No contradictions there, but the fact that we've confirmed the time is important nonetheless. And because I arrived when I did...
Hold it!
So you didn't expect to find the two of them there? Of course not, why would I? Well, it's lucky I got there when I did. We all know that would have happened if it had been any later. He was just about to try and kill you, Gavelle. You really didn't suspect a thing? I'm afraid I did not. I had no idea.
Maybe you shouldn't have blabbed to him about the kid. Did you ever think of that?
I was merely trying to...
What kind of a mother are you? You're lucky he didn't kill you and then go after the bully.
Buddy, you have... Buddy, how dare you say that about her? I'm your opponent here, not Judge Gavelle. Now leave her alone and tell us what we need to know. Don't worry, Your Honor. I'll take it from here. I'm in your debt, Mr. Edgeworth. As is Sean. I trust that you will look after us both. And I pray the goddess of justice will watch over us all.
Your precious goddess didn't even warn you there was a balloon right behind you.
Hold it!
He made her leave, but why? Wasn't he planning to kill her?
Sure, but I bet he didn't want to do it in front of witnesses. Murderers don't tend to like that. She still didn't know he wasn't the real president, right? His secret was safe for the time being. But now that he knew about Sean, he could kill both of them whenever he wanted. You two got lucky when he died, huh? Lord of Frowns. I'd be smiling from ear to ear if I were you.
I don't think anybody will be smiling until this matter has been cleared up once and for all. So please continue if you would. Your wish is my command. Where were we? Oh yes, that coward of a fake president. Why is my voice changing all of a sudden? I guess a witness suddenly appearing in the sky must have shaken him up pretty badly and he panicked.
Hold it!
You're lucky that the bullet only struck the bottom of the basket. Yeah, I tried to get out of there the second he pulled out that gun. Couldn't have my balloon going pop. But it was a close run thing. So you left right then and there. Of course I did. He was shooting at me. I gotta say there's a problem with that. This was before... Yeah, because Lotta's picture was after this. Rosie was murdered like later in the night, right? And that was at like around 11 p.m. and Rosie was killed later than that. In the end, you managed to leave Kay there up on that rooftop, which means you didn't actually leave the vicinity, did you? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you the next part. After he shot at me... Oh my god, I don't know why I'm yawning. 51st floor. I hung around a little longer to make sure the coast was clear, then I landed on the roof. Would you mind appending that statement to your testimony? It makes no difference to me.
Hold it!
I mean, Lotta said that didn't happen, so... What if the president got on the balloon? That would explain why he didn't go down the hatch. The hatch that leads to the storeroom where the items from the underground auction were kept.
The auction? My memories are still a bit fuzzy, but the auction was 2 days ago, right?
Indeed. The auction was being held on the 50th floor that day. And a bunch of people going in and out of the storeroom while it was happening, yes? They were, which means that if the president really did escape that way, as Mr. Saint says, somebody must have seen him. There's no way he could have passed through there unnoticed. The problem is the time at which each event occurred. Or should the times line up, I can think of a certain piece of evidence that could prove helpful to our case. So his story is he just happened to witness the events on the roof from the balloon.
If Simeon hadn't come along when he did...
Judge Cavell might have been in serious trouble.
So he's basically our savior, right?
I don't think it's quite that simple. After all, he was there to commit a crime too. But in order to expose that crime, we'll need to go over his testimony in detail. Alright. Alrighty. We Sabe.
Objection!
Miss Lotta Hart, y'all. You're lying to us again.
I am?
The president never entered the storeroom the night before last. Miss Hart testified to that fact. What? Oh, you believe the word of a tube attack of a... Buddy.
I beg your gosh darn pardon. Say that about the chief again, I dare you. I want that smile right off your stupid clown face.
Get his ass, Tabby. So we know that Hart was camped out on the 51st floor that entire evening. But if our fake president didn't escape through there, then how the heck did he get out the roof? 2v1, yes. These girls need to tag team this clown. An excellent question, and one that I hope to provide the answer to next. We know that he didn't leave via the elevator, so neither that nor the hatch are possible. Which leaves only one possible way of escaping that rooftop. Did he willingly get on the same as the, Badoo? He flew. He...
Flew?
Yes, in Mr. Saint's balloon.
Objection!
Whoa. Quit fooling around, will ya? Why in the world would I get that guy to lift my balloon?
Objection!
There was a security camera on the elevator, and Miss Hart was on the 51st floor the whole time. There's no other way he could have left that rooftop. Why would he let him on there? That's what I'm... You know what the circus is all about? Making the audience think you're in danger, giving them a thrill. But it's time to bring this act to an end. I'm not in danger here, even if you think I am. What do you mean? Watch and learn. Miss Hart, can I ask you something? You were keeping guard on the 51st floor the whole time, right? Never even blinking for a moment.
You bet you're right too, I was. I done said as much in my testimony.
Wasn't she passed out for a while, though? Huh. So the noise, the sound of Miles' faithful assistant falling through the hatch. And that didn't scare you so badly. Yeah, there it is. Was he was overhearing all this, huh? Yeah, because wasn't I with Cake, so he could hear all this through the bug. Mm-hmm. She bombed.
Well, so what if it did? Ain't a girl in the world don't get caught a little unaware sometimes.
Haha. Sorry, Miles, but that's what you get for putting all faith in these people. It doesn't matter. Kay can't have fallen down the hatch until after the president left the roof. Are you sure about that? Allow me to offer a little counter theory. The coward fake president fired his gun at me. Sorry, I think just doing voices is like making me yawn. And he hid in the shadows until after your friend fell down that hatch. Yeah, he's got a backup story for everything. He knows how to counter.
So what if he did? What would that mean?
Okay, that was freaky. Come now, surely you can see what I'm insinuating here. It's elementary. The president hid until after Miss Hart fainted. It could have passed right through the 51st floor undetected. No! And there we have it. Your little theory about the secret storeroom falls apart. No! Did he have to do that to me in my own voice?
That's right. Oh, and another thing. I might have let Sean's identity slip to our pal the president while he was hiding in the shadows. That's why you went to the set to try and murder him the next day. Only to what?
He went there to kill Sean?
It was Sean who murdered the body double.
What possible reason could the boy have for doing so? Oh, pretty good one. He already knew he was the president's son. He didn't know that. And how did he discover that exactly? Because I told him. What about trademark letters? What? He's lying.
Oh, you bet I am.
Huh? Oh my god! Oh my god, this motherfucker! He's trying to he's playing mind games with us. He's trying to trick us. He's trying to gaslight us. Oh my god. It was my fault the Taurosaurus head fell off that roof. I admitted that much already. But I didn't find out about my dad until today, I swear. Huh. Well. I knew about the falling head thanks to the bug. But who knew it was you who made it fall and the president died from being crushed, was it? It's not Sean's fault. It has to be Simeon's doing. There's no way they would make this kid, actually responsible in this game. Alright, well, that's confirmed at least. You were the murderer. Congrats on getting your revenge. That ties everything up pretty neatly, wouldn't you say? Well, I guess you'd say something more like, and so the pieces fall into place at last. Well, counter my unassailable logic if you can. You know my MO by now, right? I'm a hands-off kind of guy. I just like to pull a few strings here and there. That was the case with Bronco, with him and Winner. So nice to think I'd let that fake president set foot on my balloon. Besides, I thought he was crushed to death by that model monster head. And who said the old Taurosaurus is not gonna fall on him? It all makes perfect sense. That's how our imposter wound up dead, no doubt about it. And what was the motive behind the murder? The little truth I shared, just like I said. Get it? The truth? That thing you're so fond of? That's what caused the murder here, not me. I don't buy that. Well, is there a detective in the house? Somebody arrest that boy. Can't help noticing nobody rushing to slap on the handcuffs. What's the matter? Why are we believing a word this man says? We have no reason to. Just as I thought. Admit it. You're all the same. You, Winner, that idiot phony president.
You want the real copper to go free so you can railroad me into a jail cell, don't you? That's the justice you all claim to love so much. You only love when you can twist it to suit your needs.
I mean, there are prosecutors and cops and stuff that are like that in this universe. I mean, we aren't like that, but no, that's not true. I mean, being exposed to Von Karma and Winner at such a young age doing just that, of course that's gonna make him distrust this. For good reason. There are really shitty people in the system.
Objection.
Well, if you're not gonna make the move, guess I'll have to step outside and speak to an officer myself. Once I tell him the kid here is the murderer, maybe they'll finally do something!
Objection.
We're not done with your testimony yet, Mr. Saint. Game accuses itself of being propaganda and has to try to defend itself. Yeah! Are we the bad guys?
How did you think? How'd I know you make some excuse for stalling even longer? But you still don't have any proof, do you? Or any chance of winning this? Tell me I'm wrong. And yet you still want to prolong the agony? Well, as long as you know what you're doing.
Oh, Jesus! I get one shot!
What? Did you forget that little Shawnee's life is on the line too?
Hey, Mazzarino. Take a deep breath for me, would ya? Why would I do that, Fender? It's times like these you need to kick back, take stock, and be grateful for what you have. Don't say that, Eddie! Stop! Ugh. The way in which the president made his escape is what you and Laughing Boy can't agree on. So how about this for a little thought experiment? What if it's not about whether the big guy in the purple jacket got on that balloon or not? Rather, under what conditions would Simeon have been cool with letting him get on board? Did he drug the president? A turnabout, think! Okay. April 5th at approximately, okay, so he would have been alive. Did he drug the president? Yellow substance is pollen. Ah! Stop, stop! Stop! Don't do that, don't do that! Ah! The only thing that would make this better is if they showed a sprite of Phoenix. Forgive the interruption, just my 2 cents worth. Or your man's, I guess I should say. Although I guess Gregory is more thematically appropriate here. Maybe Gregory's techniques can still prove useful in this crazy modern era. He's right. Under what circumstances could the body double have been allowed on that balloon? He was a physically imposing man, and what's more, he was carrying a gun. Could he be drugged? Yeah, there was... True. Was he threatened?
You about ready to continue, Miles? And don't forget, this is what we're playing for.
Oh, Jesus, fuck. This is going to be tricky. But I have to tear his testimony down one statement at a time. Is this the final testimony? We didn't have the different music, but I don't know if they have like a final testimony music in this game. But let's see. One last confrontation. Okay, this is it.
Hold it!
The strings in question being those of Sean and the president's body double in this case. You seem pretty confident of your abilities in that particular arena. Is that so weird? I'm an animal tamer, remember? And what's the wildest animal of them all? Humans. That's deep, man. Oh.
Didn't take much to get those two dancing to my tune. A little truth here, a little hints of revenge there. Somebody ought to thank me. I did this world a favor.
Mr. Ashworth, he's scaring me. Don't let him get under your skin, Kay. We have to stay strong. This man sowed the seeds of another's revenge in order to achieve his own. It's our duty to stop him, and we will succeed in that duty. That's about as deep as a quarter-inch puzzle. Man. Why do people do bad things? Oh my god.
Hold it!
Wait, is this a new statement? That was the, yeah, Bronco, Sharon winner. No direct involvement?
What can I say? I'm only to get my hands dirty.
Sure, I'd love to watch the action unfold. All those idiots desperately trying to kill one another and they don't even know I lit the fuse. I love it! Ha! You haven't changed. All you did 12 years ago was watch too.
You're talking about the whole SS5 thing? Ah, stop it. You poor papa scrabbling around for answers and finding nothing. Shucks.
Fuck you.
What do I call that again? Oh yeah, rank incompetence.
Brr. Oh no, don't insult Papa Lang. Agent Lang, please, down boy. Oh damn, he is furious. Your father may not have closed out the case, not publicly anyway. But it was thanks to his work that we're standing here right now. Both of us finishing our father's work. Although I guess this late in the game, is it too late for one last twist? Maybe I'm wrong about this actually being Papa Lang.
But your little pep talk isn't going to magically solve this case. Now I know you have your theories.
Hold it!
But it's the only way it could have gotten down from the roof of that building. Alright, let's game this one out, shall we? Suppose I took him down to the ground like you said. What's wrong with doing that?
Objection!
So you admit it, you did take him on your balloon.
Objection!
You're really obsessing over this one little detail. This isn't like you, Miles. And how do you think it went down? He held me at gunpoint and said, "Show me the city at night." That's ridiculous, and you know it is. Or did you really fail to think this through?
Objection!
You said yourself you gave him Sean's identity. Surely that was enough to win him over. Win him over? The man who shot at me? No.
Then you must have put him to sleep and carried him away like you did with me.
Objection!
Very well, let us suppose that to be true for a second. Did the autopsy show the presence of sedatives? That's no good. He's just not giving us an opening. Anyway, never mind all that. There are way more interesting things I'd rather talk about.
Hold it!
Actually, I have some doubts about that. I mean, if the president really was killed by the Taurosaurus head, was he dead? Did he kill the president before putting his... No, the president died on the 5th. That was a full day later. Don't tell me you're throwing your own pet theory in the trash, Mr. Genius Prosecutor. Ah, you're the one who went through all that trouble to prove the man squished by a head hypothesis was true.
Objection!
That may have been my theory at one point, but that was when we thought the head was the only thing that could have crushed him.
Objection!
In the past tense, that's still your theory, no? It's not like you have anything else here to know. President's body double was crushed under the falling Taurosaurus head. Fact. He didn't, like, land the... Did he, like, land the balloon on his body? Maybe it's the flowers, because, like, Judge Gavelle gave him the flowers, so he would have been holding them, right? His, Is the autopsy report wrong? Is the time of death wrong? No, I think it's time to give up, Miles. I don't like watching you struggle like this. We all know who did it. The model head is practically screaming his name.
Hold it!
Sure, Sean was the one who caused the head to fall, that much we know.
He even admitted it himself.
Fantastic, so we're all in agreement.
Well done, everybody. Case closed.
Sean Fenn killed the fake president, and that's that. Somebody get those cops in here. Not so fast. Oh my god, taking Lang's lines now. His case is far from closed.
Still scrabbling, huh? Well, alright then, enlighten us and be quick about it.
If you can, I want to see the kid in handcuffs. Or are you only a stickler about the law when things are going your way? I mean...
Mr. Edgeworth, what do we do? What do we do?
Think! Brain blast!
He's not gonna make this easy, is he?
He had to land on the roof to put down Kay's body, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, please beat him up. All right. Yup. Sean didn't kill the president. The president was crushed by a monster.
What? Did you really just say that, you? Oh, I get it. He's the kid who can communicate with giant beasts, right? To use his special powers.
The only person in communion with monsters was you. Oh, Edgeworth, you're so deep. Sorry, but you must have me mixed up with somebody else. No monster pals here, I'm afraid. Yeah, because your little animals are babies. They're sweet little innocent babies. Why the false modesty? You're very close with at least one such creature. In fact, you can make this particular monster do exactly as you command. It was you who killed the president, Mr. Saint, and I can prove it. What? You're talking about the lion balloon? Yes, a quivering mockery of a monster filled with hot air, but a monster nonetheless. Deep! And he looked like a lion, and he was a liar, and he was crushed by a lion. It's all a metaphor. Not entirely unlike Mr. Saint himself. Sorry, you lost me. What are you trying to say exactly? You seemed very keen to stick to your story about having manipulated Sean and the president. But no matter how true you may have wanted it to be, that was nothing more than a desperate lie. Even the most skilled animal tamer can't make the dead do his bidding. And the president was dead long before he left that roof, having been killed by your balloon. Oh, I get it, that thing may look light in the air, but it weighs a few 100 pounds, right? The president attacked you from the roof. You had to think quickly in order to protect yourself. The method you chose? Landing the balloon right on top of him. You didn't need to let him ride on that balloon, and you didn't need to coerce you into taking him, because what you took away was his dead body. Wait a minute now,
Wait a minute now, Miles.
The flowers are kind of what I'm wondering now, because the pollen is like smeared on him. I don't know if he was holding the flowers at the time. Shouldn't there be like pollen residue on the bottom of this? Or am I overthinking it? Or was the pollen intentionally smeared afterwards?
If what you're saying is true, the president would have been killed 2 nights ago. Which would mean the time of death recorded in the autopsy report was wrong.
It would, yeah.
Wow, you're really losing
Your touch. I love when I change voices mid-sentence with him. It's written right there.
Time of death, April 5th at approximately 11 p.m. Clear as day.
Yeah. Who did that?
April 5th. That was yesterday, which means
He died
when the Taurosaurus head fell off that roof.
unless Saint somehow manipulated whoever did the autopsy into saying this. I don't know.
All right, Sean, it's time to be honest with us all. You know it's the right thing to do.
You're a motherfucker. You're one to talk.
You killed your daddy, didn't you? You hated him, didn't you? We get it, who wouldn't? He just left you. What kind of father would do that?
No, that's not what happened. I already told you. I didn't know who he was until today. Oh, but you're dead now because I told you myself. Can my theory really been so wide off the mark? I want to thank you once again, Miles. You hounded Winter and Legat until their crimes were finally exposed.
And by ruining them both, you helped me get my revenge. Gotta love those powers of deduction.
If the time of death matched up, everything else would fit. So, could he possibly have cheated the time of death somehow? Was there a giant freezer somewhere where he could, like, you know, somehow delay the post-mortem processes? Was he able to, like, stick the body in a freezer for a day? Just like with where Artie Frost's body was?
Oh, what was that other guy's name again? Carlo Gusto? You even ran him down for me. That was some great work.
That was your own dad. I mean, he did use you, though, so... Of course. Gusto! The IS-7 incident! He killed Frost... There it is. Needed to freeze his body to obscure the time of death.
Yep.
Now, where would it have been? Oh, they really are similar like that.
I only wish I could have been there to see his downfall, too.
How can you say that? He was your father. That's wild. Like, this whole time, he thought it was his father that was dead, but nah. It was Bronco's, and his father was the killer, and he also just thought nothing of him. It's so scary, Miss Lagarde just keeps asking and asking about what happened that day. Where are you, Dad? When are you coming to get me, please? I need you to come take me away. Was it because I broke my promise? Because I didn't show up in time to help you taste your work?
He was no father. He left me all on my own. What kind of person would do that?
He was a shitty father.
You may have shared the same blood, but that's it. Father, what a joke.
Objection!
You may not want to hear this, Mr. Saint, but you share more than blood. You're just like your father. Hate him all you like, but you're more like your father than you know.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Fate can be strange sometimes, but this was no coincidence. You and your father were the same, even in the methods you chose. You deliberately threw off the time of death, just as he did. Oh yeah, it was a free I see. I forgot about this. A refrigeration unit.
I threw off the time of death. And how did I do that exactly?
By hiding the president's body in a very specific place.
Take that!
You needed to keep the body cool somewhere, and you also needed somewhere to keep Sean. Who knew that the two were connected?
You're talking about the kidnapping again?
Why are we bringing that up now? Because much as you may wish we had forgotten, we know that you kept Sean in a refrigerator unit. The same refrigeration unit in which you kept the president's body. Just as your father froze the body he was trying to conceal 18 years ago. Oh, the sins of the father! You're just like him! Girls when they're like their fathers! Ah! Yaksha, hello, how are you? A sad irony, but an undeniable truth nonetheless.
Shut up. I'm nothing like him. I can never be like him.
He's nothing to do with me. And we're nothing alike.
Objection!
Sorry, kiddo, but I think it's pretty clear that you and Augusto have more than a little in common. You even told us you didn't like sweet stuff way back when we first met, right? Huh. And that's not a product of your daddy issues. I don't know what is. Oh, damn. You don't understand. You may have tried to disown your father, but he lives on in everything you do. You think the same. Ugh. Edgeworth saying this, I'm gonna throw up. Okay, like, as Von Karma did still raise him and kind of taught him the way of the prosecutor, and even though he's found his own path now, Von Karma will always be a part of him, which sucks, but like, that's just how it is. And you're every bit as prepared as he was to sacrifice others in order to protect yourself. Your crimes were even exposed in the same manner. You couldn't be more similar. Hi. Oh, Jesus. Should I say? I don't know anything about a refrigeration unit. And the kidnapping, nothing to do with me.
Objection!
Buddy. Nonsense. You did it so you could blackmail Judge Gavel. We know for a fact you were involved. You're a real danger to be around, you know that, Miles? What are you gonna accuse me of? I'm gonna change to nothing. You still don't have any proof of incitement, of kidnapping, of anything.
Oh, wait. Are you planning on maybe fabricating some? Taking a leaf out of your winner playbook?
Never. I would never do that. I can't let myself rise to the provocation. What was the line? No matter what happens, we must find the truth. Something like that. But only when the truth suits you, huh? Oh, that's how the law keeps people down, isn't it?
Why I had to get my revenge myself. I got away with it all.
Okay. Now he's just admitting it.
Lagarde winner. And now you. None of you can touch me.
Brother!
This is bad, Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't there anything we can do?
Everything points to this man being our culprit. But we need evidence, even just one piece.
Alright, Alright, it's been fun, but it's time we brought this little show to an end, don't you think? Stick around for the main event though, won't you? I'll even let you in for free. You'll finally admit defeat.
Eustace, come on in. Eustace. This is Eustace, isn't it? It's the winner. It's baby. Ah! Even better, Gumshoe with the. Once again, a perfectly timed Gumshoe evidence. Gumshoe bringing in the decisive evidence at the 11th hour for the sake of drama. Hey, sir, sorry, I nearly got shot and I was in a car accident and I had to go buy food on the way, but I had no money, so I had to beg for money on the way and then go and eat. But then I dropped my food on the ground, so I had to go get more money and buy second food. But then I come back and now I got the evidence and here I am now.
Agami, where have you been?
Been doing my job just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me. And Detective Gumshoe, do you have anything to report? I had them look into a few things real quick, sir, about the refrigeration unit where the kid was kept. It was registered too. They're a very big circus, just like you said. And there it is, just in the nick of time. Excellent work, Detective. Well, Mr. Saint? Must be some kind of mistake. Why would a circus need a refrigeration unit? A valid question, I suppose, but we are no experts on the circus trade. Perhaps we could ask your department manager for her thoughts on the matter. Well, Miss Berry? Oh.
We do hire a unit to store all the food for the animals. But I don't know where it is. I leave all that to Simeon. He's so good at that kind of thing.
She's still going on about, oh, he's so helpful in the circus. You fool! Pay? You know what? I don't care. I'm increasing the charge. You're calling a girl a fool? Pay Franziska $10.
Simeon, you're scaring me.
Does she have any idea what's happening here? I think she's so checked out right now. Like, I think she's only tuning in when she's like actually called on upon. Like, she's just been like zoning out. She's been in La La Land this whole time until like Edgeworth was like, hey, directly like speaking to her. And then, such a shame, but rushing to find a solution after the fact so often leads to mistakes. You knew that if the body was found in the unit, the suspicion would fall on you. So you panicked and moved it to the grounds of the big building instead. Yeah! But you weren't counting on Sean being found in the unit where you kidnapped him. If only you'd known you were up against a great thief and an even greater detective! Ah, he called him a greater detective! Oh, Gumshoe good at his job! Is everything all right? You're looking a little pale. He did it! Gummy!
I don't think you won just yet, Miles. You're missing proof for the most important part of your little theory.
I am. Perhaps you could enlighten us.
You don't have any evidence that I crushed the presidential faker with that balloon. And I know you don't, because there isn't any.
There is. Ooh. What? Mr. Saint murdered the victim as we think he did. The back of a truck? Okay.
Take that!
Analysis of the balloon basket should turn up the evidence we need.
The balloon again.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, it feels like almost like a trick question, you know? The balloon is the answer to like so many different things.
You already have your bullet hole. What else do you expect to find? We expect to find plenty, actually. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? If there's truth to be found, then he'll find it. He's a hero of justice.
He sure is. We'll find something for sure. Mr. Edgeworth has gotten out of the way tighter spots than this one. And there's that. We believe in you, Mazzarino. And...
Oh, Greggy! Ah! Stop! Stop! Stop that!
Just stay calm and see this through to the end, Miles Edgeworth. A perfect victory is only moments away. Aww. She believes in him so much. The president's body double was killed by the balloon. Traces of a certain substance will prove it. And you, Simeon Saint, will pay for your crimes at last. I'm looking forward to this. Time to wrap up the mysteries of the past and present once and for all. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, deal the final blow to this unforgivably wicked man. Wicked mentioned! It's the last piece of evidence.
Take that!
Von Karma looking up from hell, punching her for not doing it his way. Yes, that makes it so much more satisfying too. When Sean found the president's body, he also found a bouquet of lion lilies. Lion lilies, symbol of the connection between parent and child, a popular flower back in Zhangfa. That's your proof. A bunch of flowers that'll be rotting at the dump by now. A bunch of flowers that Sean threw away. So much for your beautiful symbol of parental connection. Ugh, that's got nothing to do with any of this. Ignore him, Sean. You threw those flowers away, that much is true. But the bond they represented remains as strong as it ever was. The parent and child. This really is the game about parent-child relationships, huh? The president held on to them until the last, an act which provided us with our final piece of evidence. What?
Oh, what are you talking about?
The flowers Sean disposed of had been squashed flat. They must have been crushed by the balloon. If we examine the basket for traces of lion lily pollen, what do you think we might find? No, you don't need to do that. You looked over the basket. Why are you panicking? If you had nothing to hide, then... Anyway, and he was being like, no, without going into his fake shy act. And there was pollen stuck to you, you had seen it. The flowers are bright yellow.
Objection!
Not all evidence is visible to the naked eye, Mr. Saint. Huh? Emma!
Yeah?
I'd like to call on your scientific skills once again, if you don't mind. Leave it to me. All right, let's take a look at this balloon basket, shall we? Oh, no minigame this time, okay. Bright yellow pollen, just like you said. It's from the same flower. If it's from the same flowers, it shouldn't take more than another quick test to prove it. What? Got him. And there we have it. You murdered the president, and this murder you carried out yourself. No, how could this? You crushed the president with that balloon. Then you loaded his body into the basket and took him to the refrigeration unit. But why? Why go to the trouble of removing the body? Because he knew another incident was scheduled to occur that same evening. Oh, Rosie Ringer's murder! Exactly. If he had left the body there, it would have interfered with his other plans. I get it. They couldn't leave the body in the refrigeration unit for too long either, right? Indeed not. So while returning to the big building to drop the body off again after the following night, he must have observed the fire Sean caused and the Taurosaurus head falling as a result. That's what gave you the idea, wasn't it? To frame Sean for the murder? I sound like a Palette Radiance sound with the little scientific ding. I've definitely heard that same soundbite in other games. You made it seem as if the falling head was what killed him so that my son would take the blame. Despicable coward. Kill him, Verity. I think she should be allowed to kill him with her gavel. In order to achieve your aim, you lowered the president's body from the balloon to the lot below. And while he was dangling from the rope you used, he was caught on Sean's rehearsal tape. He just happened to be, like, perfectly standing upright, I guess. No, how did you? How did you see through it? Oh, you admit it. Oh, you admit it! You manipulated people and you manipulated this case, just as you manipulate animals on the stage. You thought we were all powerful. But your reign is at an end.
The animals look like they're mad with you, Simeon. Even Money and Azia.
Money didn't do anything in this?
They thought you were their friend, but you're not. We're sad and mad and all at the same time.
That's the proof Regina needs. Not everything that we are discussing right here, just the fact that the animals are turning against Simeon. That's all she needs to that's what convinces her that she's that he's a bad guy. What the? Oh, Jesus. Stop looking at me like that! Money sisters. I'm sorry, Money, I wasn't familiar with your game. Sorry for thinking you were a puppet of Rifle. Perhaps they will when you finally stop clowning around. You are the entire circus! You're not cut out for comedy. Your tale is destined to end with a whimper. Boom. Got him. Oh no. Oh my god. Dad, where are you? I'm so scared. I don't know what you're talking about. I did nothing wrong, nothing. I'm not the bad one, they are.
Why, Bronco? Why did you stop me from going to see my dad?
If only none of them did what they did, I would have had to. Buddy. I couldn't trust the police. I couldn't trust anybody. I was all alone with nobody to help me. But that man, he helped me. Canis was the only one who ever helped me. So what if I used people? I had to. Is that so wrong? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. Money! Get him. Oh my god, is the girl gonna punch him? Good god. Oh, they're just straight up killing him. Oh. Is he dead? Damn.
Seems the game is up at last.
Ah! Hey, Dakilla. Embarrassing. Rip. Damn. Now he's gonna have amnesia. Mr. Edgeworth, may I be the first to congratulate you. You have unmasked the person behind this entire sorry affair. Now I am free to... Oh! Oh! Oh, Jesus, stop it! So he was in contact with you, right? And he betrayed you. Because when somebody betrays the killer, they're his next target. Guns are so clumsy, don't you find? I don't have a gun. Please. Not only are you carrying one, you were just about to draw it. Yeah, look at it where he's, grabbing. You must have stolen it from the president after murdering him. This gentleman betrayed a bond of trust. He knew the so-called president was an imposter, and yet he employed me to kill him nonetheless. There is nothing more dangerous for an assassin than to be lied about the nature of one's target. If one does not know If one does not know what cards one opponent is holding, one can be very unpleasantly surprised. But that was not your true crime. No, thinking you could deceive me, manipulate me, that is the crime for which you are about to pay. He's not just doing this here, is he? Oh, Jesus! I thought you went back to your cell! It's been a while to kill. Oh my god, a hitman versus assassin! Oh my... Step aside, Canis. That man is my target. I would politely ask that you call off this particular job. He's like a son to you, isn't he? He'll pay for his crimes, but in prison, not at the end of your... And you're gonna take good care of him, huh? He's gonna get the good life like you. Boss. And if I refuse... Let's just say that I might not take the loss of the one life that I ever saved too well. You save a life. Artie Homocanus, the blind butcher himself. Preposterous, I know. But yes, I who have taken so many lives once chose to preserve one, that of an innocent young pup. And he in his turn saved mine. Something of a bond formed between us. Oh, the sins of the father and the son. Oh, he's your new dad. Oh. Laugh all you like, I know I would. But I would respectfully request that you spare him. As one professional to another, I ask that you let this particular target live. Very well. The boy must mean a lot to you. Thank you, I am in your debt. You need not thank me. I simply see a little point in the two of us killing one another. Is that the same ice cream cone that he's had, like, for the past, like, however many days? And I choose to believe it's real ice cream, not like fake ice cream. It's real ice cream, but it just doesn't melt. Now then, I bid you all good day. Okay, bye. Oh, gee. Okay, well, I guess he technically hasn't killed anybody, so, like, we can't really, like, prosecute him, right? You have my thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. This young pup needed to be shown the error of his ways, and you have done just that.
Hi, Helmet.
Alright, I suppose we better be getting back. Our ironclad enclosure awaits. Doesn't it, Helmet? Yes, yes it does. Helmet, I would die for you. I don't care if you've killed people. You've never done anything wrong in your life. Is Eustace finally here? Hello. Oh, the kid. You killed my dad, didn't you, old man? I will not lie, I did. My victims deserve to be remembered at the very least. Oh, but I sense a great hatred for me from you, Horned Pup. In that case... No, Sean, don't continue the cycle of revenge, please. So many people have been getting vengeance for fathers who are like... Please, just... break the cycle, Sean. Be better. Sean, no! You must not falter, little one. Here, you may use... Is he just gonna... No, 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 no. Honestly, I don't... I feel like Canis probably would just let him do it. I don't feel like he'll be the type to... He doesn't like kill without a contract, right? But no. I was growing rather tired of carving my little statues anyway. Don't do it, Sean. No. I want revenge. I want it so badly. Sean, don't do it! Please, Sean. I beg of you. At least, I did until just now. I would have done anything to make you pay, no matter how long it took. Oh, but you should make those who have wronged you pay. It'll make you feel so good, trust me. Brother! All the pain, all the suffering, it all goes away. It drowns it all out and numbs it. That's so sad, though. Maybe it does. And listening to you, I thought maybe that's what I wanted. Sean! But it's not just about me. Say I get my revenge. How does that help anybody else? If I become a murderer, my mom suffers 10 times more than I ever would. Aww. And so would all the people I work with. They're counting on me, and they worry about me. Thoughtful words indeed, little one. Aww. Retributive justice helps no one, indeed. It just continues a cycle of hatred and anger. And... ugh. Be better, Sean. Good for you. Well, I get it now. I won't ever forgive you. But I shouldn't be the one who gets to punish you. That's what these guys are for. My mom, the prosecutor, people like that. Sean. Wow. You may be young, Sean, but you're way wiser than I'll ever be. Could at least consider trying to... No, it's okay. I love Kay as her little goofy self. Very well. Then I suppose we'll be on our way. With me, young pup. On our way to where? Where else? To the prison. Our home. Our home. Aw, they're gonna build a nice little life in prison together. Aw. And with that, the case came to an end. A case that had dragged so many people into its orbit. Aw, maybe Simeon can grow from this. He may have, like, got a bunch of people to kill each other, and granted, they were awful, horrible people. And he may have killed a president, but, you know, he's a president of a country. He's a national leader, probably responsible for awful things. So, 2 cold cases and a bunch of bullshit, yeah. The guy is the boss, true. Aww. A case that had dragged so many people into its orbit. But as for me, there's one last thing. Yeah, he's gonna get his badge back. He's going back to the prosecution. Aww. His decision. And it was a fake president, true. He may have gotten, like... You know, Simeon may have done some horrible, horrible shit, but, you know, he took some awful people out of the equation. It sucks that Rosie got roped in that, though, like coercing, like, Excelsius into killing Rosie was very fucked up, because she didn't do anything wrong. So he did get an innocent person killed, which is awful. But there are some awful people out of the equation now, so maybe he can be rehabilitated. I don't know if prison rehabilitation is a thing in this universe. I mean, they tried with the pets, but that was all Fifi's idea, and now she's gone. I don't know. At least he... God. It's just sad, you know, this is what, it's a tragedy of, like, a lonely, abandoned, traumatized child not getting the support that they need. It's a tale as old as time, and it's sad, and that cycle just perpetuates. Like, ugh.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Edgeworth.
What's the big idea, big guy? Want to tell us what we're doing here?
Mr. Edgeworth, your request has been processed and approved.
Huh? You're what now?
I've asked for my prosecutor's badge to be reinstated.
Yup. You got it back. Mm-hmm.
I still can't believe you did that for me.
A great man once said. No. This is Phoenix, right? Isn't that what Phoenix said? He's not talking about, like, Gregory, right? He's not talking about his dad, right? Is he talking about that man? Great man? And to trust his clients to show him the way to the truth. Are they gonna actually show him? God damn, okay. This is, very homosexual right now. That man's image will forever be burned into... Oh, Edgeworth. Edgeworth, please. You sound like you're, like, pining for, like, a long-distance lover, or, like, somebody that, like... You know... It's not the same kind of yearning that Phoenix was doing in Game 2, because Phoenix was mourning. He thought Edgeworth was dead. But, like, they're kind of doing different things in their lives right now. This is getting very homosexual right now. Alright, I'll add it. But that's just every Ace Attorney game. But yeah, that's just an average Ace Attorney. Wait, did it not work? There we go. Also, I hope you're doing well, Wasted. Show him, finally! My father in the courtroom fighting for those who cannot fight for themselves. Show him, show him. Can we just see that on a shirt? Good old Gregory. See, okay, see, this is very much more so about Gregory than Phoenix. And this could be baby Miles watching his father in a courtroom. But when this entire game and the previous game, that man is how they referred to Phoenix. And isn't this what, like, pretty much what Phoenix said too? Like, this sounds like something that, like, Phoenix's reason for being an attorney. Like, not just Gregory, but, like, I don't know. This feels very much about Phoenix. But that was his path, your path. Mine lies elsewhere.
Mr. Edgeworth?
My path is that of the prosecutor. It always was. Well, and I guess that's that. I'm sorry. No, I dig it. And besides, I can tell by the look in your eye that your mind's made up. It is. Alright then. Looks like our work together is deadly done. Just don't come crying to old Eddie if you change your mind. This club's now closed to new members. I understand. Hey, Mouster. Gotta tell me why, at least? How come you're so dead set on popping the old prosecutor's hat back on? Because he wants to go against Phoenix. Him and Phoenix make the best team. You once asked me something, Fenda. Keep fighting crime or help people. That's a very intentional word choice. Like, it's like not helping people as a prosecutor. I've been thinking about that question ever since. About how I mean to live my life. And now that this case is over, I think I finally know the answer. I'm going to help people as a prosecutor. Yeah, you can help. You don't have to be a defense attorney to help people. Can you also do that as an attorney? Look at it this way. Simeon Saint was also a victim of sorts. Yeah. He lost his only parent all those years ago, and with him his ability to believe in a just world. I know how that feels. To lose somebody so important to you. To lose faith in everything. To doubt everything and be utterly alone. To fight and fight and fight. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. Oh, Edgeworth. But I was lucky. Somebody was kind enough to save me from myself. Gee, I wonder who. It's him, it's him, it's him. Show me. Stop it! Oh my god! Why? Now why the hell? That's just fucking cruel, man. Stop edging me like that. Come on. Why? They don't even play his voice clip. Honestly, it's kind of funny that they don't. Unless it's like the very final shot. Mr. Saint had nobody. He didn't have, I mean, he didn't have a, I mean, he had a childhood friend, Bronco, but like, he lost faith in him. He had no faith in the law. He felt that seeking revenge himself was the only option. But I doubt even you imagine the body double would go so far as to co-opt our country's police. No evidence was ever gonna stand. Stop edging me like that. Stop! Do I need to add that too? Oh, brother. These sound awful out of context. Stop Edgeworthing me. Everyone's gonna have to try to guess the context of that. Quote factory today. How do you plan to do that? If you've been able to rely upon the law, none of this would have happened. This game is the gift that keeps on giving, it does. Chairman Wyndham made a mockery of justice and in so doing drove Mr. Saint away from seeking it. The law is only as good as its practitioners. It can be a shield that keeps the people safe from harm or a sword wielded to wound them. Very true. Just one among many of the law's great contradictions. You can say that again. Law is far from perfect, but someday we'll know what law is. One cannot solve such contradictions in the law without engaging with it. I don't think an attorney could have saved Mr. Saint. But a prosecutor? A custodian of the law? I think perhaps they could have. I plan to take up my badge again and confront those contradictions at every turn. Getting justice, like, prosecuting the people that really deserve it. Very Mauserino. I like it. No, it won't be easy breezy though, right? Fighting the law itself? That's lawyering on hard mode. Yeah, change unjust law and practices in the system. Somebody has to do it. Oh, I don't doubt that. And if it has to be anybody, it should be you. Laws are like people, I guess. They both gotta grow and change. Adapt or perish, am I right? That was our slogan of 9th grade biology, adapt or die. You're gonna smash this, I just know it. After all, you're Gregory's boy through and through. Oh, stop. The Gregory shots, I'm like... Oh. And there's one thing that man did not know how to do. It's give up. Eyes on the prize and straight on till sunset. That was his motto. You know what? Saw that same determination on your face the second you mentioned taking up prosecutoring again. Is that a word, prosecutoring? Or did you make that up? You know, it's really grown and changed. Hate to be a great big cheese ball, but you. I only wish your dad were here to see it. He'd be proud as all get out. Oh, I'm sure he's looking down and he's so proud. Fenda, thank you. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if you're ready to begin, we can get the ceremony underway. Please. And Phoenix isn't here for this? Aww. By the power vested in me by the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence, I, Verity Gavel, do hereby, in the sight of the Almighty Goddess, reinstate Miles Edgeworth as a servant of the law. Ah! I got it back! Yeah! I have my badge back! Ah! Badge! Alright, you're a prosecutor again! Is it in the first? Oh, it's all I have. Oh! Do I have new text or is it the same? Okay, it is the same. Best news I've heard all week, sir. Now we can keep whipping it out whenever. Yes! Well, Mr. Prosecutor, I got a scoop. Your pops is gonna want to know that his kid just signed up for the opposition a second time. Thank you again, Fenda, for everything. Don't thank me yet. The next time you see me, it could be across the courtroom. And this face is a whole lot less roguishly charming when it's not on your side of the aisle. I would relish the opportunity to face an attorney trained by my father. I hope that day comes very soon. Alrighty, Fender out. Welcome back into the fold, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Thank you, Judge Cavell. I owe you more than I can say. You do? You strove to right the wrongs of the committee from the inside. That must have been a lonely battle indeed. Not at all. I was never truly alone.
That's right. You had the goddess of justice on your side.
Thank you for teaching me that it's possible to fight in such a way. Gotta love the anime wave, yeah. The anime wave, yeah. Where's Eustace, by the way? The contradictions within the committee are like those within the legal system itself. If we aren't able to overcome them, the real truth forever evade us. I have you to thank for teaching me that, and for setting me on this path. I hereby swear to confront the contradictions that afflict the law, and to overcome them. And I thank you for your commitment to that cause, as does the Almighty Goddess. I truly believe that such efforts are necessary in order for the law to grow and improve. I will look forward to seeing you in the courtroom again soon. Gee, if only the law doesn't enter a dark age in like 2 weeks or so. As will I. You did not see the best of me when last I oversaw a trial. The next time will be different. I will show you what it means to serve justice with true impartiality. Man, so I don't think that's gonna happen though, because we wouldn't have like a true like bullshit back and forth court case if we had a competent judge like her. We're gonna keep getting old Baldy because he can't do his job, and we need to do the job for him. I don't mean to call your motivation into question. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? But to my mind, the ideal judge is not wholly impartial. The ideal judge is human. Aww. Even in the courtroom, they laugh, they cry, they rage, they smile. And then when all is said and done, they pass down a judgment based in that very humanity. Oh, I love that sentiment. I'm not sure exactly how to put this, but perfection is... growth. Now get that into Franzie's head, please. I'm begging you, Edgeworth. Please set Franzie down this path. Franzie, please. Let my girl continue to grow. Forgive me, this is my opinion, nothing more. You are right, of course. And there are other ways. I thank you for sharing your insights. Mr. Edgeworth, there is another reason I was never truly alone during my long struggle against Chairman Winner. Someone else... Yeah, where is he? Show me him, show me him. Oh. I thought it was Eustace, though! What about Eustace? This clipping gave me more courage than words can express. Simply having him near me gave me hope. Show me... Okay, this is your son, Verity. That's cool and all. Where's my son? No matter how hard things get, no matter how formidable one's opponent, when we feel that we are not alone, we can keep going no matter how hard the road ahead. I'm also wondering, when did she oh yeah, she took in Sean 5 years ago. So he would have been 8 years old, and she would have been like 21. 21 years old, taking in and adopting an 8-year-old. Like, and now, like, she's my age. She's 26. Imagining, like, me raising, like, a 13-year-old as my own child is kind of scary. Eustace needed more time in the ovens. I mean, yeah, he's training. He's practicing. Metaphor. Oh my god, is Sean a Clamar, actually? No way. And was his dad, what is it? Oh, he's not in here anymore. His dad, is he like a Roag or something? Mistakes have been made. Well, we must fix them. For Sean's sake more than anyone's. Like the mistakes made in the incident in which his father died. So you see, there is something more important even to me than the words of the goddess. It may anger her to hear me say such things. So that is your secret weapon all along, the strength of your bond with your son. Perhaps you are right. Perhaps I should not strive for an unachievable perfection, but I must grow. As a servant of the law, and as a mother. That I believe above all else. And soon you're gonna become a parent, Edgeworth. In a few short weeks, Phoenix is gonna become a daddy, and so are you by proxy. I just understand here. Oh my god, Adam, please get some sleep. Have a good night. Just seems that we both have plenty still to learn. Indeed, we are neither of us perfect yet. Let us continue along our chosen paths and continue to grow as we tread them. Until we meet again. I will look forward to that day. May the goddess watch over you as you embark upon the next step of your journey. Bye-bye! Where's my son? Perfection is boring, I agree. I lost the title of prosecutor, but now I've regained it. In doing so, I've seen a new way forward, a new path for justice, and I'm determined to follow that path until it finally leads me to the truth. No matter how hard it might be, what obstacles might arise, you betide anybody who stands up. Whoa, betide! Oh my god, what a nerd!
Objection!
We did it! Edgy! Alright, Tabby, what's up? He ends up going daddy till he gets the facial hair. Ooh. I think he starts growing as soon as he gets his butt.
So, Chief, what kind of skill be looking to land ourselves next, huh? Didn't I teach you nothing, knucklehead? We're journalists, dang it! Leads are our stock and trade, our bread and butter. You don't just hand that stuff over, not even to your named apprentice. Sorry, Chief. I guess I still got a whole bunch to learn, huh? Well, alright then. Better go track down some leads my own self. That's the spirit. You go get 'em, champ. Before you mosey on down the way. Mind share what kind of leads them there leads might be. Huh? But, Chief, Lada wants a bag. I'm pretty much your editor, ain't I? Can't hold out on the boss. Oh, come on, Chief, that's cold.
We did it! Show me Eustace. I mean, I know he'll show up. Shelly to Killer. What's going on with you, buddy? Oh my god. My arm wound has yet to fully heal, even now. The bodyguard who inflicted it was a skillful practitioner indeed. I shan't be forgetting him in a hurry. But never mind that now. Time to return to the life of a simple ice cream seller. Although I had been thinking that perhaps crepes would be more my speed. His playthroughs taught me that at least, maybe time to ponder the matter before my next job comes in. It's taught me that at least if we know they need a new Sandy Cheeks. Oh my god, wait, do you think that's actually a good voice? Thank you. I was kind of, in the first trilogy, there's my son. I was thinking of her as like a voice inspiration for her. You might have knocked me out, but wise guy, keeping my guard up. I'm looking for an opening. We get out of this dump yet. Ain't that right, Teddy? Aw, little Teddy. The second bell rings for the next round of escape shenanigans and come out swinging. Till then, it's training, and more training. Man, I need to get back to editing some of my older videos. I have to start over because I was editing in CapCut, but now I can't use CapCut anymore because of the ban. So, you want to know if I'm still planning on becoming an animal stylist? Sure, I'm still studying every single day, still up to my elbows in mud. But I guess it suits me better than being a newspaper salesman. I plan to make it my new career when I finally get out of here. What's that? Is my release a few more years away? Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, his weave! No! Stop. Okay, you're clearly not rehabilitated, buddy. Alright. Regina! Hi! I was so shocked when I learned what Simeon had been up to this whole time. Oh, I just downloaded DaVinci Resolve. I trusted him. I was his boss. Still, can't sit around being sad forever, I guess. The show must go on. We can't let the magic department and the ventriloquy department get the better of us. We'll light up the stage and blow away the competition and all those awful memories with it. Yeah, I did just download DaVinci Resolve, which seems like it's just a better software altogether. And also CapCut was kind of pissing me off because it kept pushing like, oh, let us like AI generate a script for you or whatever. It was just fucking stupid. So it just seems like a better tool altogether. I must have gotten soft in my old age, haven't I, boy? Yes, I have. 18 years ago, I saved a life. under the troublesome child is... Wasn't it 12 years ago? Oh no, it was 18, yeah, because he freed him from the car, never mind. We'll have company soon at least, won't we, boy? Yes, our friend the pup. Things certainly won't be dull with him around. No, they won't. I know, generate Ds, yeah. Can I, like, tell it to, like, nuke itself? What dessert shall we eat? Chocolate cake, sticky and sweet. Oh, so soft and fluffy and light. I'll be dreaming of it tonight. I'll always be waiting for you, Judy. And I'll come visit you every day, just like you and Eddie did when I was in here. I have so much to thank him and Mr. Edgeworth for. Most of all, the fact that I get to eat your delicious desserts again, Samson. Huh. And not just you, they gave me permission to keep providing sweet treats to everyone here. I guess spreading the gospel of candy making for all these years is finally paying off. Once you learn shortcuts and tricks, Da Vinci's amazing, but it does take a minute to learn all. I definitely get that. Like, it was a bit overwhelming trying to find out where everything is and how to, like, make it all work, but like with anything, it's just a learning process. Oh, hello, sweetie. It's fancy seeing you here. I owe a great big thank you, you know. And dear old Greggy Pegleg, too, of course. After all, it's thanks to all of you that I can eat Sammy Poo Poo sweets again. I'm even thinking of making a lovely medicine out of them. I'm going to call it Snackus Delight. It makes your stomach so small you can only eat snacks. That sounds awful. I don't think that's how it works, Delicia. That sounds very dangerous. Tangaroa is a Chad, for sure. Oh, you! Man, I met so many beautiful people and drawn so many beautiful sketches. Lulu isn't the biggest fan of my new work, no. She took one look at my sketchbook and hit me over the head with it. Bam, just like that. Then she left. Yes, that's one less beautiful person in my life now. So I've got a big decision ahead of me. Do I follow my art or follow my heart? By heart, I mean, oh my god, Larry. Larry. Hey. Madster, the Badinator. Seriously though, thanks for the assist today, good buddy. You want me to talk about IS-7? I'll talk all day. Sounds like that Edgeworth kid is doing good work. Mazzarino chose a different path from his old man in the end. A path that means we can't work together, but that won't stop me looking in on him from time to time. Aw, Uncle Eddie! You come pretty far yourself. Holy macaroni, a compliment from Big Bad Detective Bad. Am I dreaming? Are they flirting? Flattery will get you everywhere, old pal. You ever need a little fender magic? Just say the word. Larian's stop. Wasted. I don't want to think about that. Unfortunate, but yeah.
It looks like they'll be letting me off a little easier than I thought for what I did. I guess because I told them I was kind of forced to do it. Ow! Ain't no such thing as easy when it comes to crime, dang fool child. Sorry, Grandma. I still feel awful about it, of course. But I'm just so glad I get to stay out here with you. What's that? You think we should be getting back to work? I guess you're right. Can't keep the dead waiting.
Alright, bye-bye. Emma! Science saves the day again, huh? Good thing I happen to be around, right? Even if I do have to jump right back on a plane again and go back to Europe. Oh, all this flying around is gonna get tiring. Still, it's all part of becoming a first-class forensic investigator. I guess I better get going. Oh, but if you ever need me, just say the word, okay? I'll come running. You know I will. Oh, Emma. Poor girl. She doesn't know what's coming. I love Emma. She's so real. Hey, Franzi. The greater one's father, the greater the pressure to be great. But Eustace Winner, was it? He has chosen his own path now, and he will be tested. Is he your, like, protege now? Just as I was. Miles Edgeworth chose to live as a prosecutor over how his own father lived. That, too, is a valid answer to the question we've all had to wrestle with. Aw, Franzi, I love you. If Eustace becomes, like, her protege, that would be very sweet. And, like, you know what? They can, like, unlearn the sins of their fathers together! Ah! Girls when they're like their fathers. That's, like, the theme of this game. My father hid a secret, boy, burden. I can only imagine. I'm glad that my theory was wrong about him being the body double. When he thought of my family name, he thought of so much more. He thought of our entire nation. I mean to carry on that legacy to fulfill his last great wish. Even if our president was an imposter. Even if the real president is long dead. Even if it takes all my effort and all my men's effort, they're all back! Zheng Fa will rise again. Oh, woo! I can't wait for you to see it. Oh, woo! Aw, I am glad that Lang's father actually was a good guy and that my theory was wrong.
Ew. Ah! I gave up on the winner thing. Told everybody to stop calling me that.
Aw, my boy, my precious boy.
Because I didn't win. My dad did it all for me. I'm going to start again from scratch. I won't let what he did ruin everything. And pretty soon I'll be better than him, better than Edgeworth, so watch out! Now, first order of business, get a new nickname.
Or a legal name change? He definitely is a teacher of 3 wolves. Look at the moon! Yes, he would! Aww. Oh my god, is Penny gonna speak? Well, it was eventful to say the least, but we got it done and the movie's going down great.
I think the murder stories in the gossip magazines might have helped. Big Bad Man emerges from Big Bad Bull. Revealed true face of monster behind Zheng Fa president murder plot. Huh? Wait, this is a picture of you, Mr. Powers.
What? But why? Oh no, is he gonna go to jail again?
It's not so bad. After all, it'll make people come and see the movie, right?
Oh yeah, I guess. Oh, I very much enjoyed the movie, Sean. It's nothing. It wasn't even a big part. The boy who befriended both Tarasaurus and Gordy? They don't come any bigger than that. And it was a role you were born to play. Oh, she supports him so much. You think? Well, it'll be cool to be in the sequel, I guess. And I kind of like acting. Aw. Hey, can we pick something up before we head back? I wanted to get some lion lilies. My dad! Of course. And I will buy some too, for Amelie. Aww. She supports him so much. Aww. Aww. The 3 Musketeers. In my office. This is the end. I'm done with Ace Attorney after this little scene. Oh. It's been a busy few days, huh, sir? Unbelievably so. How did so many important cases all come along all at once?
There's never a dull moment when I'm around. Guess I'm just lucky that way.
Wait, so all that stuff happened because of you?
No, Gummy, how can you say that?
And yet, I don't think the good detective is entirely wrong. Well, Kay, what now? Will you be returning to your thieving practice?
Yeah, good question.
What? You're not sure? This music.
How can I put this? I guess I feel like I've been trying to follow in my father's footsteps this whole time, you know?
The sins of— not sins, well, I guess, yeah, but like, girls when they're like their fathers!
Trying to become a great thief just like how he was.
A Yatagarasu, or a Yatagarasu at least.
But watching how all this panned out for you, Mr. Edgeworth, it got me thinking that maybe I need to get out from under his shadow and live my own life too.
That's the theme of the game!
Just like how you decided not to do the whole attorney thing. It's time to make our own fate.
She's right. After all, nothing thrives in the shade.
I'm going to be my own hero.
That sounds like an admirable plan indeed.
I won't be giving up the name though. Can't not be the Yatagarasu, right?
Whatever name you pick, you'll always be Kay to us, Kay. And you'll always be a hero.
Aw, thanks, Gummy. You'll
always be my gummy too. But I will, and I'll be doing my detective thing just as hard as always. So I'll be counting on you, sir. Yes, and I'll be counting on you too, detective. Just as I've been counting on you these last few days. You've helped us out too many times to mention. I think your next salary review may come as a pleasant... Ah! Huh? He's gonna be weirded out. Huh? Wait, did you mean? What's the matter? I'm saying that I'll see to it you get paid a little more, detective. He's like, something's wrong with the world. This is unbelievable, sir. Like, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed today or something? What's this all about? No way, go gummy. It's like a dream come true. I can finally leave the instant noodle life behind. That was just word jumble. But don't think I'll be letting you rest on your laurels. Your work won't be getting any easier. I hope you understand that. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I'll give you everything I got. Just you wait and see. Aww. Fender and Judge Gavelle sent me on a new path in life. We get a 1% raise. Stop. The economy and all. Stop. Wasted. You know what? That unfortunately sounds very realistic. A path on which I will face down every contradiction that the law has to present. A path at whose end lies the ultimate truth. But can I really do this? I'll need to give it some serious thought. It certainly won't be easy, nonetheless. Show that man. Mr. Edgeworth, there is another reason I was never truly alone during my long struggle against Chairman Winter. Someone else was with me? Stop. Stop. Who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be... Sean. Just having him near gives you hope. When we feel that we are not alone, we can keep going no matter how hard the road ahead. So that's your secret weapon all along. The strength of your bond with your son. Is it gonna be Kay and Gummy? Or Phoenix? The strength of my bonds.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What is it?
I was trying to find other members for my Yatagarasu team, right?
I do vaguely remember something about that.
I never even found a single one.
Well, Regina. You made the offer to Regina, but she... yeah.
We were gonna be unstoppable in our quest to steal the truth. So much for that little pipe dream.
You get it, right? You already have a team. It's the three of us. A team that can solve any case the world cares to throw at it.
Huh, yeah, I guess I do. The prosecutor, the detective, and the great thief. Between the three of us, we can hunt down the truth, put it in handcuffs, and steal it once and for all.
I can't help feeling a little sorry for the truth in that case. Psst. As long as the three of us stick together, we got nothing to fear, right, Mr. Edgeworth? And this is why Gumshoe and Kay have not appeared in any games since. Because this came out after Apollo Justice. This is Gumshoe's last appearance. To date, I believe. Indeed. Nothing at all. Aww. My father followed his own path, right to the end. And now I follow a path of my own making, too. But not alone. I have some colorful companions to help me. Aww. As long as they're beside me, I won't lose my way. Aww. It's a new path, and a new me. And I'll be walking it as a prosecutor, not an attorney. My father's path and mine are different. But they're not as separate as they may seem. Though the routes differ, the destination is the same. Because, of course, both end at the truth. Cinema. Oh my god! Oh! I'm gonna vomit. Stop! I'm gonna... Oh. But we did it! We did it, Joe! Oh my god, I got every achievement! I got everything in the gallery, yes, Miles Edgeworth Ace Investigator. 100% it on Steam. Oh, is there something I'm missing? Oh, there it is. Never mind, it's complete. Aww. We can look at different art and stuff from both games. All the art. Hey. Aww. It's them. Aww. Okay, bitch, call your lawyer. I'll have sex with him. I'm very glad I found this stream. The whole experience has been great. Oh my god, thank you so much. That's so kind of you, Ridley. I had so much fun playing this. Second game definitely better than the first in terms of just pacing and like general engagement and everything. Like it didn't like drag on. Like, and I love that it was more like Miles centric in the second game too, about his own journey and his own reasons for like following this career path. And even just the mind chess mechanic, like we really got to see how he like works in like the courtroom and how he puts together his like arguments. I had to deal with the emptiness. I know. The only, I mean, there's the Professor Layton crossover, but that's it. I have played every mainline Ace Attorney game. Aww. We got the boy. There's my boy as Pixel. My son, I'm proud of him. Look at him. Look at his little, like, cat face. Look at his little leg pop when he does the thing. Oh, high will powers. His sassy little leg pop. Aww. That's my son. I'm so proud of him. We got Tabby. Francie! Look at her! Everybody in pixel form. This guy. I'm so curious. I need. Oh my god, we got the helmet sprites too. Aw, go helmet. Good boy. Is this just him in like other form? Look at everybody. Oh my god, we got all the monkeys, the animal sprites too. Cute, and Missile. Teddy. Aw, bear. Little bear. So cute. Young Judy, grown-up Judy. Manfred, young Eddie. Aw. Emma, girly pop. Them. Just them. I love them. This guy. This freak. Well, we did it. True self. I'm a shapeshifter. But we did it. What's my ranking in the... Oh god, I gotta think on this. I think the Great Ace Attorney are still the two of them are still probably still on top for sure. Cause the intrigue of those games in particular, especially the second one, Great Ace Attorney 2, still favorite game of all. Put on some music. We'll play some beats. Oh, that's loud as fuck. I think I would still put the Great Ace Attorney Duology on top. I might need a little time to like sit with it because this is like so like recent. I sometimes need to like sit with things to really think about how I would rank them. This would probably be close to like Ace Attorney 3. Like Ace Attorney 3 is my favorite of like 1 through 6. 3 is my favorite. I would maybe place Prosecutor's Gambit like one below that. Like I enjoyed it a lot. I don't know, like it did grip me. But I wouldn't say I was like well, I was kind of like going insane a little bit towards the end with like my theories and everything. And I love when a game makes me do that. I love the characters very much. And I always love a good little Miles-centric game too. So yeah, I guess I would probably do Great Ace Attorney 2, Great Ace Attorney 1, Ace Attorney 3, and then either 1 or Investigations 2. Probably like the two of them are probably about equal, I would say. But I gotta think on it more and do like a proper like ranking. And then probably 2, then after that I would probably do, yeah, Investigations, maybe Ace Attorney 1, then probably like around the same, maybe Investigations 1 and Ace Attorney 2, probably about equal, then 6, then 4, then 5. That's probably how I would do that. I don't know, I need to think on it more. I could do like a whole character tier list at some point even. But that was great. I do like that was the second game. Like I said, I like that the second game was much more Miles-centric. And it was more about his own journey. And it's very interesting because like he got like his main development in like the original trilogy, especially the first game and everything. So like he's gone through his main like growth. And this feels like kind of like an epilogue to his story almost. To like, what's next for him? What's his current mindset after going through all of that? Mass is kind of similar. My favorite part of Investigations 2 is the pacing. Yeah, like, it felt like there was like no filler in Investigations 2. Like, even though I feel like, I don't know if like the format is just not as engaging as like the courtroom one. I don't want to say I wasn't like not engaged, but I guess sometimes not knowing like when things would like start and end, that kind of like threw me a bit. But it did feel like every bit mattered. And I like that everything like is all tied together. There's no filler cases, no anything like that. Even like characters that you think would just be like one-off. There are no one-off characters. And I really like that. It all comes together. Everything matters. Right? The Yowie stop. But yeah, I do like that it was very much like an everything comes together kind of game at the end. And the constant theme of, you know, like kids and their parents, the sins of the father and the child, and the kids not wanting to be like their parents or like trying to be like them, trying to please them, doing things for their sake, and then realizing that it's not right, or like their parents are not great, like with Simeon, with Eustace, and then with Franziska. And then even with their parents are great, like with Miles, with Gregory, little Sean, Kay and her dad. Family is so important in Ace Attorney. Both found and blood. Like, the way like family and like everything is portrayed in Ace Attorney is one of my favorite things about it. And the way that like, you can see the way that like their bonds like shape with each other, like Edgeworth was just saying. I don't know, like I don't know how to phrase this properly. The way that like they rub off on each other, they mesh so well. I'm just words. I don't even. Their thoughts are in my head, and I just can't formulate them into words. I'll probably be more eloquent on it later. Yeah. Vin Diesel, stop. Oh, there's a poster filling up my wall. It's very hot in my room, which is good because it's like 5 degrees outside. What's the temperature outside right now? Oh, it's 3 degrees outside right now. Feels like -3. That's cool. I think my favorite moment was the final mind chess with Eustace. Yeah, that was probably my favorite moment too. Like, we're not... Because like the mind chess is showing how Edgeworth like either like formulates his arguments, lets other people speak, and then uses that, like how it shows how he listens and everything, and how the fact that it's like he imagines it as a fucking chess game. He's just a fucking nerd, and I love that. He's such a loser. But instead of using that to like one up the other person or get the information that he needs out of them, he's using it to uplift him instead. I love Eustace. That's my son. See, I knew going into this game, I knew him as the loser child, and I knew going into this that I would make fun of him and yet also want to adopt him. And now I feel bad for ever making fun of him. Like, even after his very first appearance, I already felt bad for making fun of him, but that's my kid. I want him to grow up happy and healthy, and maybe who's he gonna like train under now? He was not stop wasted. Stop. Don't even say that. I will start spiraling. Don't. Well. But that's my little buddy. But thank you all so much for being here. We did it. Our first complete game of 2025, I think. Did we finish Ace Investigations 1? Imagine Eustace training under Clavier. Oh, stop. That would... You know what? Also, Pink Mage, how are you doing? He needs somebody that would, like, help him to, like, loosen up a little, you know? And I know, I love the idea of him and Franzi working together, but Franzi still has a lot of growing and unlearning to do as well. She still harps on, like, perfection sometimes. Like, I get that she's growing, but that is a very hard mindset to get out of. I don't know if that's Capcom just trying to make that like a character shtick of hers, but I want her to grow out of it. Thanks for playing the same. This is first to you as well. Oh my god, thank you. Franziska. I love Franziska so much. She makes me so sad. Girl, please. But yeah, thank you all so much. Tomorrow, we will start Final Fantasy IX. We get back into Final Fantasy, yay! New JRPG. I say new as if it's not like 20 years old, over 20 years old. But I'm very excited. And yeah, thank you all again so much for being here. This is so much fun. I love Miles Edgeworth, I love Ace Attorney. I'm done with Ace Attorney for now. I don't like to think about that, but thank you all again. Let's see. Is there somebody we can raid? I think Jake might be live right now, playing Persona 5. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, are we gonna go through the McCrindle discussion? Alright, hold on. Let's raid Going Jake mode. They're playing Persona 5 Royal, one of my favorite games ever. But thank you all again so much for being here. Here, let's do hold on. I'm gonna do a another like niche raid message here. I don't know if the McCrindle discussion is going to happen today or not, or if it already happened, but this will be our raid message. But thank you all again so much for being here. Have a great rest of your day.